Entertainment. Women awareness. Tread so respectfully. Welcome to the SHUN TALKS SHOw, where the conversation gets real. Detroit soul, where the grown folk feel. Hot topics, deal talk. Talk about it. Oh, talk about it. From culture to church, from laughter to life, we say what needs to be said respectfully. From culture to church, from laughter to life, we say what needs to be said respectfully.
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Today is Sunday. Yes, it's Sunday, and we are here early. It's okay, because it's still Sunday, and we here. So we gonna go ahead and jump right into it. Welcome back to another edition another episode of HERedition. Welcome in, blessed woman. Welcome. Thank you for the stars. Thank you. Nicola is in the building. I am Courtney is in the building. So because it's early and we decided to do something different today or do it at a different time today, I'm gonna go ahead um and run this commercial, and then we gonna go ahead and get the show started. So yes, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And while this commercial is going, as long as we got a thumbs up from everybody, we gonna go ahead and bring up everybody. Somebody's camera is on that ain't supposed to be on. Yup. You. Mm-hmm. Hit the. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and run this commercial. And then when we come back, we're gonna bring the ladies up. All right. I will see you.
The Master Prophet opened the sacred desk and taught a room full of people how to build what I am. They came in curious. They walked out builders. And some of you watched the door close and thought, I should have been in that room. Hear me. The door is opening one more time. The AI Masterclass. Saturday, September 5th, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Prompting. Building your own AI companion. Putting artificial intelligence to work for your ministry, your business, your calling, the same way I work for his. $97 secures your seat. Registration is open now at zoeministries.com. You already know what I am. Come find out what yours could be.
All right. Without any further ado, we gonna welcome to the stage. I am the evangelist of YouTube. I am the creator of the all night women's talk. The beautiful. I am Courtney Phillips.
What's up? What's going on? Happy Sunday.
What up, Joe?
What up, though? Y'all, we are up here early. This is good.
Is. And we got our girl with us today. Sis is here with us today.
Yes.
We all know the jewelry queen. So we're gonna go ahead and bring her up. The Miss Nicola.
I thought I was.
Oh!
What did I say before the thing? What?
Wait a minute. Cola, it's a
It's a
where you see the mic
right next to it.
right next to it is the video button.
Hit
Hit
it.
that, and it should have a red slash through it, and that's how you know
Nope,
it's
you
off.
turned it off. You didn't. She didn't. Okay, wait. There you go. There you
There
go.
you go.
Is we ready
I'm
now?
saying there
Okay,
you
I
go,
can't
and I don't
even
even
do.
know. That is funny.
Okay,
There we
now we
go.
good now. We
You
good.
good.
Y'all gonna bring shame. I'm already in the morning. It's already a lot on me. It's already a lot on me, so I don't
We
need
just
y'all. I have
we just got
already
out of
entered.
service.
I I've entered my fasting, so I'm already. But see, I went in there, and washed my hair,
Oh,
washed my body again, and
come
and and, and I got me a bottle of water over here on the side.
listen, Cola. Pastor said it's tomorrow. It started tomorrow.
I
So he better
started
go get something to
early,
eat.
Courtney, because
Uh he
it's a
he
lot on me. It's a lot
he
on me.
said he finna go on and get something to eat. He gonna get him some fried chicken right quick.
Yeah,
And
but
then he gonna do it tomorrow.
for me and Mother Corn, it's just a lot. We had to film yesterday, and
Yes,
then today, it's just
When we just
yes.
lay it out, it was too
yeah.
much.
I already started. It's something got to give.
Something
Something.
gotta give you.
Yeah.
The-
Mm-mm.
Oh, I like putting people in timeout on the computer. It just removes them. They don't even give them a 10.
Oh wow.
Okay.
But we
Well,
gonna get to that though. We gonna
we
talk
we
about it
gonna
all.
we gonna get to it. We gonna get to it. It's Sunday. Did
Mm-hmm.
we go to the bedside today, or were we
No,
did we
me and
go to the
Courtney was
physical?
in service on today.
Yes, we
We
were.
was
Yes, we
in
were.
service all 3 hours.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes,
and a
till they
time was
cut
had,
it.
son. A time was had. We
Yes.
know you dip in and out. You were there. You dip in and out. We saw you.
Yeah, I had to keep
We
going
saw
to
you.
the parking lot. I
Yeah,
was
I saw you.
it
I
was
saw you
hot.
back there. And
It
and
was
you
hot
kept
in
you
there.
kept looking at Cohen sideways. And I said, Sean, his mama just fell out. And you
It
were
was
like,
hot.
yeah, Sean would. Sean, I said, Sean, the people are going forth. You was like, yeah, they gonna have to, they gonna have to hurry up. I was trying to let the musicians know that 2 U-Hauls is already here. I said, oh no, I was out of this. But I'm gonna let y'all go on. I'm gonna hush. I'm gonna hold it in. If every now and then I might outburst, but I'm gonna try to hold it. I'm trying to hold it.
Oh, this is funny.
I'm
Oh
trying to
my
hold it.
god.
Oh goodness. Okay. Okay, so it's a lot going on.
It is.
Well, let me say this. So I normally go to church and I'm not normally home till around about 3-ish or whatever like that, my time. But I did not, like Nicola said, I attended over at KCC. My intentions were to go to Wheeler today. But honey, by the time I woke up from my rest and GPS that thing, because I've never been over there before, and it's a smooth 50 minutes.
Ooh.
I said, I don't have that press in me today. So I'm just gonna go on and go to KCC. So that's how that went.
Yeah.
Hmm. Until my church get back in session, which will be in September.
Mhm.
So yeah. Hmm.
Mm, mm, mm. Well,
Nicole,
what's on the
that
docket?
thing
What's
still
what's
on
on the
Nicole.
docket, Sean? What you got for me on the docket today?
Lord have mercy. Well, I guess we was all together today, so
Mhm.
we can't complain about that. Let's see. Okay, so what y'all think about this um Marvin Sapp Rock Nation
Okay,
Mm,
hold on. Let me pull it
thing?
up. Let me see.
I think well, see, I don't know anything about the music industry. I was learning a little bit from Court in the chat last night. So I think Marvin has been in the game long enough that he knows what's beneficial. So I can't speak on something that I'm ignorant of because I don't know nothing about music, nothing. But Marvin has been in the game long enough
Mm-hmm,
with commission, without commission,
mm-hmm.
doing, I'm sure, other endeavors that he knows that this may be a good call or is a good call for him. So I'm just trusting that Marvin know what he's doing. He's been in the game a long time.
So I'll read
I
what
don't
the
even think
jazz.
it's spiritual. I think it just makes sense for him.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Well, so based on what the Jasmine brand was saying, it says the Bishop Marvin Sapp is stepping into a new chapter, teaming with Jay-Z's Rock Nation to distribute his up and coming gospel album Restoration, and that's where I have a problem. But the project expected this fall will mark Sapp's 17th album and ninth live recording.
Why?
We believe. Mhm.
What you got, Paul? You said you got a problem. Why?
Uh, I'll let me read through this because maybe
Mm,
it'll answer what my problem is. Because like I
okay.
said on my live last night, my issue is since we're not selling albums anymore, why do we need the distribution if we're streaming for the most part? So maybe this thing will answer my
Oh,
question here. So Sap, I'm gonna skip through some of it. So Sap called the partnership a full circle moment, noting longtime collaborator Stanley Brown, who worked on his 1999 album Nothing Else Matters. I look forward to releasing this new music. Sap added, I believe it will be a blessing to all who hear it. So Rock Nation distribution president praised Sapp as a talented, award winning artist, so forth and so on. The deal caps a busy year for Sapp after being married. And we know that, blah, blah, blah. So I thought they was going to have something else to tell me. So let me say this. Um, like you said, Cola, and I said this last night as well. Again, like I don't quite understand why at this point he is not going um independent so that he can recoup all his coin. Because if they're fronting him any money for promotion, then he's gonna have to pay that back. So that means you're gonna have to be touring, you're gonna be have to working hard, you're gonna have to work hard. And I believe that at this point in his career, it's almost time to kind of retire or to slow down or to do some other things. So that's my thought. That's why I have a problem with it.
mm.
Okay, so let's go here. Um, if we're looking at it from another standpoint, I'm gonna go to the business part of it. If going independent would be good, yes, but being under someone with the schedule that he has, he needs a promoter. He needs the pushing, he needs the backing so that he can just go. If he goes independent, he doesn't have a PR. He doesn't have any deals to push anything. He got to do the radio stations himself. Whereas if he's under somebody, all of those things are pretty much taken care of. If that's the reason. Like,
Mhm.
I'm just saying from another standpoint, business wise, it makes sense. Even though it is streaming, you have people pushing your stream versus you pushing it yourself. Because he's a pastor, he doesn't really have that time to kind of do all of that no more. So I don't know.
It's not about having time, it's about hiring your own team. He knows, he has connections, he knows the people that can get it done. He's been in this for years. Rockefeller does not have a gospel artist on their label,
Mm.
so I'm questioning, will they know how to push him out? And I guess it would be like any other artist, but I'm just like, what artists have they pushed out recently? Like, this just doesn't, maybe it makes sense for him, but it just doesn't make sense like for the outside looking in. And I'm not even studying about the fact that it's Rock Nation. I'm looking at the fact that nowadays with most gospel artists, like, it will only make sense to go independent, because what if he doesn't have a bop? What if he doesn't have a hit that will bring a return on investment? Then what?
He have it at least, but then it depends on what kind of contract it is. You could be
Mm-hmm.
under the umbrella but still be independent, and then it's kind of like a half and half.
Mm-hmm.
And then with Rock Nation, even though he's been in the game, he was in the old game.
Yeah.
Streaming is new now. So it's different to push out than it was back then. So I don't
But
know. Kind
but
of
I don't
looking at
get
it.
it, because again, I would understand a distribution deal if one of two things. If you either A, had a movie that you was self-producing, like his movie never would have made it. If he was trying to get that around, I would understand that.
Yeah.
But music distribution deal, we're not selling CDs no more. So I don't quite understand how you wouldn't. Your music is already on Sirius XM. Your music is already on iHeartRadio. Your music is already out there. You've come from, if I'm not mistaken, Ty Scott, I believe. Was he signed? He was previously signed
Was he
before. So
who
you
was he? I think he was with Ty. Was he with Ty Scott? I think he was with Ty Scott.
yep.
Uh
Mhm.
this
Uh,
is a good
Now I
this
brought up now Prophetess Chiquita GPT said. Now I'm just going by what Prophetess Chiquita said. She said, more independence. Rock Nation describes its distribution model as designed to let artists retain ownership and creative control rather than functioning like a conventional label contract. A much bigger distribution marketing machine. The stated goal for Restoration, I guess this is the album that's coming out named
Mhm.
Restoration, is broader reach and greater cultural impact. Rock Nation wants gospel. This is important. Restoration is expected to be Rock Nation's distribution's full length gospel project. Stanley Brown specifically said that they are trying to establish Rock Nation in the gospel inspirational space with credible major artists like Marvin Sapp. The economics can favor an established artist. Rock Nation Distribution publicly says that its standard model is a 85-15 net profit split. Artist keeps 85%, Rock Nation gets 15%. We don't know whether Sapp negotiated those exact terms, so I wouldn't assume his private agreement is identical.
Hmm.
mm.
Okay.
But like Hershey said, sometimes the devil will present you with an opportunity.
But see, I don't think
But
this is
is it
spiritual.
really
Yeah,
opportunity?
me either.
No, but you
Yeah.
got to think about it in the spiritual way too, though. As a
Why?
bishop,
Why?
you still, as a bishop, you still have to think
No,
about
because
the people
when you
that you're
go to
reaching.
Target, when he go to Target, when he go to Nordstrom's, when he go get gas, he's not doing no research to see if Chevron or Quick Trip is
Um,
Right.
spiritual. He just
I
getting
agree.
gas and go on.
Right.
yeah, but still, you still have. Okay, so now, if we gonna say that, then what's the difference between him doing it and let's say Dietrich or Tone?
So hold
It's
on.
no different.
So Tasha Cobbs Leonard was signed to Motown Gospel.
Okay.
Motown had a gospel division. So this is nothing new. Like, so we're not moved by the fact that he signed with Rock Nation. If they want to start a gospel division, we're not mad
Right.
at that. We don't
Mhm.
care. My only thing is, is this a great business deal for him? And
I
Mhm.
yes,
think
it
it's a
is.
good business move. I believe it's a good business move because one, he has the freedom to still do what he does as the pastor,
Mhm.
still travel, and they're pretty much doing the legwork.
Mhm.
Hershey the entertainer, respectfully question for you. When you go to buy clothes, do you ask the clothes maker if they saved?
Right. Right.
When you go to, like Nicola said, when you go to get your gas, are you checking to see the owner of the gas station if they're saved or not? Like come on, let's be for real.
Mm-mm.
No, that's different though. That
How
Mm-mm.
is it
It
falls
ain't.
different?
It's still a
in.
product being purchased.
He's
Yeah,
not,
but
like I said,
no,
like I gave the Motown example. Nobody said anything when Tasha Cobbs was on Motown gospel.
but
And
that's what I'm
maybe
saying.
because it said gospel at the
That
end,
but that's the
but it was
thing. It's
Motown.
still Motown.
Right.
Regardless to whether they have a gospel section or not, it's still at the end of the day Motown. Motown is known for Motown, not gospel. That's just
Right.
like if um uh who's a black who's a gospel label.
Ty Scott.
I mean,
Okay.
it's all still devilment at the end of the day because just because they slap gospel at the end
That's
on it,
right.
don't mean that they ain't over there doing blood sacrifices and all the other stuff. So we really can't call it.
I'll do you one better.
Because
Just
they
because
do
it's a
still.
gospel label don't
Yeah.
mean
Come
that
on.
it's
Come
God.
on. Come on.
We got
But that's
Kirk
what I'm
Franklin
saying.
that's a witness to that.
Come
But
on.
that's what I'm saying. They're making a bigger deal out of it for Marvin Sapp because it's not Rock Nation gospel
Oh,
or
please.
Rock Nation Christian, but it wasn't a big deal when Tasha did it.
Right.
Yeah.
And it wasn't a big deal when Tasha did it because it had gospel at the end of Motown.
Right.
So that
Correct.
made the church people be like, oh, okay, then she good. Like,
Mm.
That's it's still a secular
yeah, I agree.
industry.
But I'm just saying, I don't understand why the Saints are up in arms because
Uh,
Rock
uh,
Nation decided that they
the
want to.
stigma of Beyonce and Jay-Z in
Because
witchcraft.
it's Rock
And,
Nation.
That's true.
Courtney, I'm gonna go here.
Uh-huh.
Y'all have been on fell out if y'all found out that Shirley over there doing the hoodoo.
Man, listen.
Y'all been
Listen,
on fell out.
but
They were about to fall out when they found out Bishop Mason was doing the hoodoo. So you know.
Hmm.
oh, don't do
Mhm.
it. Don't do it because they're
Yes,
getting
when they
him
found out
tomorrow.
that Bishop Mason was over there hoodoo and the voodoo, and then
That's a whole nother conversation. I don't think
But
they
is
ever
it though?
ready
It's
for
still
that.
the same. Everything just because we don't see it don't mean it ain't been done.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's no different from but from the Clark sisters.
That's
They
right.
Yeah,
they
see,
But
that's
they
a good
have
one,
their own.
Sons.
Are
That's good.
they signed or do they have their own label? I
they had
know.
their own label.
Okay. Mm.
Let me profit
But
this
see,
chat.
so wait a minute. So that's the thing I'm saying right there. And I know everybody may not have the energy, the backing, the whatever you want to call it to have their own. But I don't understand at this point in the game for Marvin, why hasn't he developed and built his own though? That would only
His
make
own
sense to
label.
me. Yeah. I believe
Mm.
Jacqueline, and correct me if I'm wrong on this too. I believe she has her own label. Like
Uh-huh.
people,
Because it's saying that Karen Clark Sisters is released through K Root Records
yep,
in
Carew
partnership with
Records.
Motown. In
In
partnership with Motown.
partnership. Ah,
Mhm.
so
It's
Motown must
still
do
a.
the distribution. Okay, I get it.
Mm-hmm.
I get it. So
So
you
it's
still need that
still.
little back in there.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
They
Okay.
it's
said K Root
good to
Records
be
is their
independent.
family-owned business founded by Karen Clark and
Mm-hmm.
her husband. Girl, I was gonna be messy, girl. Yeah, but just was
No,
a girl.
no.
But anyway, Karen Clark and her husband Bishop Sheard, so they had considered more family control over their music than they did during the earlier periods with labels such as Word, Rejoice, Sparrow, and
Mm-hmm.
EMI Gospel.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
They said it actually makes your Marvin Sapp Rock Nation question interesting. Established gospel artists increasingly seem to favor partnerships and distribution arrangements rather than simply handing everything over to a traditional label.
Hmm.
If you like, I can break down. Okay, they was talking
No,
about
it's
the
fine.
paper. I
So
like.
James Buford said most deals are distribution. That's the hardest
Mhm,
part of the game. Okay, I
mhm.
guess I can understand that. But real quick, can somebody answer for me what part of distribution? Why does everybody need like a covering for distribution, if you will?
It's the difference between you pretty much posting your own stuff on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and all of the rest of the sites, and trying to get radio people to play your advertisements, than having a company such as Rock Nation doing
Mhm,
those things for you. They have a bigger reach. They have bigger platforms.
mhm.
What's beyond, what am I missing here? What's beyond what we see in front of us as far as like Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, so forth and so on? What am I missing?
What you mean?
When we say distribution and how there's more of a reach, like what am I missing here? Because I feel like the reach is tangible.
Mm-mm, it's not.
I guess you're saying in
Because
different languages and
if
different
I was to call,
Spanish and
no, 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 no. It's like this. If I was to call, let's say, our local radio station, one of them, WJOB, and say, "Hey, I have this project. Can you play this?" Who are you? Um, this is
No,
how
no,
much it
no,
is. No,
no. You need that coin. That's it. They don't care who you are. I'm gonna
no.
come in there and
Sometimes
say, "Hi, I
no,
need you."
no, 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 no,
Mhm.
no, 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 no.
Go ahead.
Versus, let's say, um, let's just use Karen Clark. She
Hmm.
say, call the radio station. First thing they gonna know her voice. Hey, I need you to play this. What times? What slots you want? What is a difference?
Hmm. Excuse me.
well, aren't those paid though? Don't they have to pay for that?
Yes.
Not if
Li-
you have your backing. That's all of that is included in your percentage.
Well, so
You have
Larry.
the PR, you have all of the things that you need to get your project out, your music, your video, your movie, whatever it is. You have those extra parts to help you move that versus you just doing it by yourself with your best friend, your cousin, your god sister, and your uncle.
Well, so Larry Reed had broke this down a while ago when he said that he was doing this type of thing for Keon Henderson. He said that, and we're talking about Larry. We're not talking about Ty Scott. We're not talking about um E Records or whoever else. Larry said he would call up to the stations, or he would, call his contacts, pay a certain amount of money, and get the song played.
Well, you can't go by that, Courtney, because they also said that Larry was buying votes. That's how he was able to get that stuff.
Okay,
So we can't go
let's
by that. Yeah. So
Well, that's the Stellars, and that's
I'm
different.
saying Vincent debunked that. He said the only reason that Larry was nominated because they was buying votes.
Well, okay, yeah, that's Stellars.
okay,
That's
but
different, but I'm talking about as
let's make it
far as
let's
getting
make it
music played. Hmm.
let's make
Mhm,
it plainer, a little simpler. Let's
Hmm.
say Tasha K.
mhm.
Tasha K is not pushing out all of them shorts. She's not pushing out the website. She's not doing all that behind the scenes. She has people to do that, which is a part of her brand. Those are her people. Those are the people who push all that out. Those are her PRs. When
I
she
see what you're
has
saying.
endorsements with people, those are her, that's promotion. She's not just doing it by herself. She has a team. So when you have that team, instead of Marvin just doing this by himself, just posting it and having the church members posting it and the first lady posting it, he now has Rock Nation's PR team to do that.
Hershey the entertainer, is your doctor saved?
Hey,
Cause come on now, like we're beyond in respect to your opinion, because you're definitely entitled to it. So I don't want you to feel as though I'm disrespecting your opinion. But sometimes we have church brain.
But we have it when it comes to certain people though.
True.
If
Well,
you
okay, so
have
we'll say
one
we have it when
person
it comes
doing
to
something,
leaders.
We don't take that church brain to our work.
absolutely.
You go in there and do what the white folk tell you to do, and you get your check. We don't have church brain at the church, at work. We don't do it when we have to go pay our bills. We don't do it when we go get our hair done. We
Mm-hmm.
don't do it but when it's certain people, like you and Sean was saying, then it's just like, oh, well, Marvin should, Shirley should, Karen should, but we don't take that same mindset into all arenas.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
That's
We
all.
don't, but in some entities we should.
Like
And
what?
the hey Mark, as I'll say this, as Christians, us good saved folk, there are just some things that we shouldn't do just by, let's say, lack of word proximity.
So you
With
saying
Rock
Mark, this is not
Nation,
wise for Marvin? Is that what you saying?
if you're strong enough,
Strong enough to do what?
because see, some people, because the industry is still the industry regardless to whether it's gospel or secular, and there are
Mhm.
still things that have to be done in those industries,
Arenas. Mm-hmm.
which is
Well,
why some people don't do it. We may think, oh no, I'm not going. But you, when you sign the contract and then things start shifting, sometimes you don't, it ain't sometimes you don't have a choice to really do those things because that's in your contract. You have to follow that. If these people are not spiritual, if they're not saved, there are some things that they're just not going to do or that they care about. That's just like what's her name? Not Mona Scott, the other one that's doing the Vegas thing.
Holly Carter, Dr. Holly
Holly
Carter.
Carter. There are certain people that Holly Carter is just not going to work with,
Mm.
regardless to what their
Um,
status
so
is,
so
I don't know
regardless.
about that.
Sean, by your
No,
own testimony, you had said a while ago that you can go into a strip club and not be bothered. You don't have to worry
but that's
about.
me.
That's what I'm saying. So why not Marvin?
We don't
Why
know.
can you not be tempted, but Marvin has to, like, he's
No,
falling to every
I'm
temptation.
not saying he is. I'm saying it's can he?
I'm
We
sure
can
he
be
can.
strong.
No, I don't think my bishop. Now, I see what you're saying. I don't think my bishop should be in the strip club
No.
at
I'm not.
night.
I'm just using Sean example as an example. Sean worked and deals with industry people, and she said if she has to go in a strip club, she's not going to be swayed by what she's seeing because she knows she's there for business, and she's gone business or not business, and don't get entangled with the things. So
And
I'm
see,
saying,
and speaking from experience, there's just certain things that I won't do. There are places that I have been in and my spirit just wasn't right and I had to leave. Did
Mm-hmm.
I get phone calls like you missed such and such was in such a
Mm-hmm.
no, I can't do that. There are rooms when you're independent and when you are yourself that you don't have to be in if you don't
Mm-hmm.
want to.
Mm-hmm.
Once you're under contract, whether you want to be there or not, you gotta be there.
okay, can I say this? I'm not going to say a name,
Mm-hmm.
but y'all know who I'm talking about because we talk.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is a prime example of we pray and ask God to give us opportunities.
Mm.
And as gospel artists, and I know a female group from back in the day, and they
Mm-hmm.
prayed and asked God, and they're talented. They've been around for years,
Mm-hmm.
but then they'll compare them to another all girl group that has soared because their mother put them
Mm-hmm.
on secular stuff, and they didn't do it for this reason. Sean was saying, I'm not gonna put myself in that position. I don't know if I can handle it. Now, years later, you're
Mhm.
old. Ain't nobody checking for you. And you're still praying for opportunities, but that church brain
Mhm.
has hindered them
No,
where their counterparts have seen the world. And
let's say names so that people can make the
okay,
correlation.
so the Clark sisters
Mhm.
versus another set of sisters, right?
The Pace
The
The
Pace
sister.
Clark,
sisters. We need to
okay,
know
y'all said it, I
the
didn't.
context. Yeah.
The
Okay,
Pace
so
sisters.
the Clark sisters are able
World
to
renowned.
seize, have had movies, have been all these things because early on their mother is saying, I don't care if I have to be the sacrificial lamb. I don't care if
Mhm.
coach it sits me down or whatever. I'm gonna make sure my girls are good and that they understand business. And
Mhm.
that
Mm-hmm.
everything ain't church, church, church. I'm gonna
Mhm.
leave y'all to where y'all will never have to be struggling.
Well, so here's the thing
Where
right
their
here.
counterparts,
Uh-huh.
in my opinion, dot 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 dot.
Yeah.
Go ahead and say it.
So
Mm-mm.
here's the thing right here. And I like this illustration because the Clark sisters didn't lose their religion. They
There you
didn't
go.
lose their foundation
There you go.
because they expanded their reach.
There you go.
Hear what I just said?
Mm.
They expanded their reach.
Expand it.
So
But
you to
everybody
this
won't take that
day,
chance though.
right? And to this day, you can hear their music in the club.
There you go.
So you got people dancing to You Brought the Sunshine,
You
and they
brought
didn't.
the sun. Yeah,
Yeah.
but yes.
And
But
they didn't.
that's
They
not
didn't.
happening for the others. But
Right.
then they still trying to get their life on the slick with these last little opportunities, and it's looking a hot mess.
Get their life on the slick. I cannot.
Cause you know they still be trying to and it be it looks
well,
like a disaster.
so now it's because it's the younger generation. If
It's
the
a
other
mess.
sisters were still alive, like that wouldn't be happening
It's
like that.
almost like they're still back in time, and we are in 2026.
Mm.
Earlier.
It's
Yeah.
it's like it's
That's it.
like it's like Color Purple trying to be. Oh God, that was horrible.
Mm.
But you see what I'm saying? It's like
Yeah.
they're stuck in a era and still trying to hold on to holiness of hell when it
Mhm.
ain't even none of that.
And so this is what I'm trying to say here, that sometimes God wants to expand our reach. And sometimes if our foundation and our roots in God is strong enough, we can go beyond the four walls,
There
if
you go.
you will.
Because you
We
ain't gonna
can
tell
go
me
into
all
the
that Holy
market.
Ghost they got over there that they can't withstand a Rock Nation deal, that they can't withstand.
That's it.
And the thing is, I think if it came to them, they would snatch it in a heartbeat now.
That's it. That's it.
Listen. Listen.
That's it. So that was a great illustration, the Clark sisters and the Pace, and we love them both, and both of them
Mhm.
are excellent. But I see what you're saying in that if Dr. Maddie Moss Clark did not take a stand for her girls, you
They wouldn't be
know,
where they are now.
exactly, and they wouldn't be world renowned.
And you see how
Mm-hmm.
Kiki is able to live a freer life.
Yes,
She's so free. She over there doing her videos with her husband. She's
yes,
doing her take on a Beyonce video. And
hmm,
it's cute and it's classy and it's still
hmm,
Kiara. And Kiara is still yet saved.
yes, you absolutely right. So great illustration there, and so there is no temptation that is great.
Yes.
We are drawn away and enticed by our own lust. And so
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
that's why I said if your foundation and your roots are not solid enough,
Come
maybe
on,
it's not time for you to go out into the uttermost parts of the earth. Maybe you need to
Court.
stay in Jerusalem and Judea.
Preach, Court. Yes.
Well, this is gonna show it. This is
Mhm.
gonna
Y'all,
show it.
we know that Bishop Marvin Sapp is not going to go over to Rock Nation and start throwing up diamonds and start
No, we don't.
Not with Laboris,
dressing.
he's not. Not with
Come on.
Laboris.
No, we didn't. Okay, but see,
Not with
this is.
Laboris, he's
Hold
not.
on, wait. My blinker is on. Hold
Mhm.
on.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
I'm going left. Hold up. Hold up.
Okay.
We always say how we think or we say what people's spirituality is and what they would and wouldn't do based on how we feel their salvation is or how we think the level that it should be at. But
Mm-hmm.
that's not always true because,
Mm-hmm.
hey, guess what? As a leader, this ain't no dig. I know this the week. This may be a little seg into it, but as a leader, folks should have been paying to taxes. Their level of stewardship is not what we thought it was.
Well,
And we're
I'm lost.
seeing that.
You got to run that back for me again.
I'm saying we thought we feel like the leaders and the prophets and the bishops should have, and they should not, and they would not. But here we go with Kern getting ready to leave because of his
I
stewardship.
mean, son, it
Nope,
was just a little
nope,
piece of text. Come,
no,
it was just a little
no,
piece. It was just a little
no,
piece. Now he don't say he sorry. He
no,
said he forgot, son. Now
Let me
no.
say this.
You
No,
I'm
ain't
hold
on the
forgot
on.
all
watch
these
here, so
years.
Hold on.
No,
Let me say this.
no.
Let me
it was
say
just a
this.
little piece of text.
First of
Mm-mm,
all, put
mm-mm.
no, I ain't even finna expose y'all like this. I'm gonna say this like this.
We all don't
Some of
need it.
y'all,
Claiming
thank
children
you.
that ain't
That's where I
ours.
was coming with it. That's where I was going with it right there.
We
Now,
go,
y'all not
we
finna
go
sit up
ride
here
for
and
our
tell me,
bestie card.
come on. You not finna sit up there and none of y'all not finna tell me that y'all
We
didn't,
all
and that
don't
don't
need
make
it.
it right.
We
Right.
don't
That
touch
you done,
on it.
come on, that you done got your homegirl that do taxes that
Uh,
say I can get you about
I told
$10,000
I
back.
said
Like,
that
come
the
on.
first when this
we
first
all
came
don't
out.
need
I
it.
said I had a couple years of
So we
li-
so we
but
not
at
finna
the
sit
end
up
of
here
the
and look
day,
at
but hold on,
corn.
no, because we
Mhm.
gotta differentiate. I ain't no prophet and
Mm-mm.
no bishop.
It
Then
don't
what does
matter.
that
We still
mean?
saved.
No,
We still
no,
saved. We
no.
still have an accountability.
Mm-mm.
Mm.
It ain't
That's what
no
I'm
just because
saying.
he a prophet
It's
and
a
we just Christians. It's a different. We all once we come into the knowledge of Christ, we all have
Come
a
on.
responsibility.
That's right.
okay,
That's good.
It don't
exactly.
even let
But
our
That's
good
right.
be evil spoken of. So we
Come
can
on.
we
no,
could
no,
we can't
Come
I
on,
can't witness to the
Zion.
tax people because I every now and then I try to cut corners with my business because I get tired of having to pay these people
Come
all this money.
on.
So yes,
uh-uh,
I'm not a good
uh-uh.
witness down at the CPA office with my accountant. I'm not a
That's
good
why I'm
witness.
sitting up here praying and crying out with corn
Listen,
now.
listen,
I don't want you to go. I don't need them tapping at my door. You know what? Let me stop.
listen.
Let me stop.
I'm not listen. I'm praying that they don't audit me
Come
to
on.
give back.
Come
No.
on, Zion.
Listen, they done already got me. I had to give them their money back.
Yeah.
So
Listen,
listen,
we
So
don't want
y'all, come
to after
on.
the boys. No.
I'm
Mm-mm.
speaking from experience. We
No,
just
Listen,
Mark, you right. No, not everybody does that. Come on. Yes, you do your taxes right. You dot
you
every
do
I,
yours right,
you
Mark.
cross
You
every
see a
T.
witness for
Praise
the
the
Lord.
Lord. Right. Praise the Lord for you. But
That's right.
for some of us that come on.
We be we learn. We just thank God
yeah,
we didn't
but
get caught.
And
again,
I ain't talking about me
I
because
ain't no
I got
prophet.
dependents. I'm
I
just
ain't been
saying.
standing across the pulpit telling you
That
supposed to
does not
be.
It
matter.
I
don't matter.
no
It don't matter.
no.
We
It
are
don't
all
matter, son.
believers. It doesn't even matter.
Mm-mm.
We
Because
all
the
have
That's
a
thing
not.
is,
standard to
son,
live
you
by.
a
That's
pastor
not
in your
what
own
the
right. You a
Bible
pastor in
say.
somebody and you don't even know it. You
Ooh.
got
I
about
ain't.
five. This right here is your platform. It's the SHUN Talks Temple Deliverance
Mm.
Empowerment Church of God in Christ Pentecostal Methodist Episcopal. Yes. So this your church right here.
Well,
Court
let me
Guy
put.
Court
Okay, well,
Cathedral.
it needs to
Yeah.
be offering time, and I need to put my cash
There
app
you
so the
go. There you
saints can
go,
sow.
teach.
If we
Yeah,
go,
we all witness to somebody one way or another. So we
Come
don't get
on.
away with it.
I
No.
no, but I ain't took that calling. I ain't
Yes,
been
you
No,
standing
have.
if
for the
you
Soon
did,
kids.
as you
I
I
got
ain't been
promise you,
saved,
charged.
you
soon
took
I
as
up
ain't
you
the
been
hit
cross.
live,
charged with no nothing.
soon as
Soon
you
No.
as
got
you
saved,
accepted Jesus into your life, you
come
took the
on.
call.
That's
Mm-mm.
You
good.
took it.
Mm-mm.
Nicola,
Well,
you
I'm
preaching
about
today.
to. I'm about to call Kern and see what U-Haul trucks he used because I'm about to pack this up. I'm out of
Yeah,
here.
yeah,
I'm not.
You can't pack it up now. It's too many
Mm,
depending on you,
come
Sean.
on.
Too
It,
many.
No, sir. I do not want that.
Uh-uh. Uh-uh. What I told y'all earlier, I said I need my what? My need to what St. James said, God bless I need to, yes. Uh-huh.
Let
You
So
can't
let's
drive away from
go
the
if
ahead
game.
y'all
and
don't mind, let's hit this. Can we hit this Ti story so that we can get the car?
Uh-huh.
If you don't mind, were you going that
yeah,
way,
that's
Sean?
what. Yep.
Okay, let me pull it up.
We just it be yep. You see, I told you I was sagging into it. See,
I'm sorry.
we sagging.
Okay, let me turn the volume.
Are we talking about the T.I. wedding or
And
T.I.?
I don't need to
Oh
document,
Lord.
write down, to
Uh-oh.
prepare to say what's on my heart. Um, I will say this. I will start here. It
Uh,
is in my belief, in my heart, that I feel God puts every soul here on earth with a purpose and a partner. It is our job to find both. Now, sometimes people find their purpose but search forever for their partner. Sometimes people find their partner, have to sacrifice their purpose. I was blessed with both. Um, and God loved me so much that he not only wanted to bless me, he indeed wanted to challenge me as well. You understand? See, because the blessings we celebrate, the challenges we must accept. And I've been blessed greatly and challenged even more, I assure you. But moments like this, I find it difficult to understand, because moments like this, I stand here pretending that this is the first time that I've accepted this challenge. 25 years ago, I accepted this challenge at the Pink House, if anybody remember that. I accepted the challenge to protect, to provide, to love, to defend, to honor, in sickness, in health, in sickness of the mind as well. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
I accepted that challenge, and I appreciate the blessings that have been bestowed upon me in abundance by way of love and respect and loyalty and children and time and nurturing. There's nothing else I could do. You could put on a million.
Do we need to keep going?
No,
yeah.
You said yeah, no. What we?
Yes.
it's
Let me say this. Let me say this
it,
before I.
pause it. Let's
Okay,
pause.
let me
Let's
pause it.
yeah,
Can I pause it? Yep, there we go. Let me say
yeah.
this.
There you go.
When a ninja get to talking too much,
Yeah, that
you
is.
done did too much.
Girl, you in my
Then
brain. Girl, you in my brain.
when
You
these
are
niggas
in
get to
my
preaching
brain.
at the thing, you did too
Uh-huh.
much.
Uh-huh.
Tiny
Okay,
said Tiny
I'm
said
a
about
move
three
wise.
words. Tiny said about three
She didn't.
words. Tilton took a whole text.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Well,
Go ahead.
we all know one tip talk a lot. Now we know that he don't know how to just answer a question with just straight. So that's normal for him.
Can we
On
break
top
down the
of Tipton did a whole lot
Mm-hmm.
publicly,
Mm-hmm.
so he got a little bit more to say. He knew they was recording, so he trying to kill 12 birds with one stone. That's just my opinion.
He need to STFUP.
do y'all want y'all husbands or y'all spouse to
Sorry.
see y'all as a challenge? The definition of a challenge is difficult task
Come
or a
on.
call to complete. It's a test to test your skills, questions, and an idea or invite a contest. Do y'all want y'all spouse to consider you a challenge
Come on.
or a marriage?
No.
I don't want nobody to call me no challenge. It means something that you feel like you got to conquer me. Then that means like it's control.
But let me say this. I think
It's
maybe what
depending
he
on
meant,
how he's saying it.
that's what I'm about
He
to say.
said challenge more than one time.
But see, this is what I
Yeah.
think he mean by challenge. For some men, the challenge is monogamy. For some men, the
Mm-hmm.
challenge is staying, being faithful, loyal, and committed to one person
And he's ruined
and to
all of
your
it.
family, right, for the
He
rest of
said
your
that.
life. And I think that's the challenge. I don't
Mm-hmm.
think tiny is necessarily the challenge. I think that's a challenge for, I don't want to say most men, because Lord, I don't want to hear it. But for
For
some
some
men,
men, yeah.
monogamy is the challenge. The For some men, the challenge is not wanting to screw everything they see that looks good.
And that can be a challenge for them.
Well, don't get
I
married.
think
Don't get
it's
married.
more than
Don't get married then, because it's always gonna be something that tickle your fancy.
the challenge
Mm.
is what do you do with it? It tickle
Don't
your
get married
fancy.
and just
Do
be
you go
single.
home? No, but that you ain't people not blind now. Just because you
No,
married
it's a
don't
difference between
mean
being blind, but Tip has admittedly acted upon those things.
but
So
that's what
Leah,
I'm saying.
I mean, you have to think they've had allegations, they had lawsuits. This thing go deep with Tip and Tina,
mhm.
and
Yeah,
she
but
just
you
chose to
can't say
sit
don't get
beside him,
married though.
huh?
You can't say don't be married
Not with
if
all what
you
they got going on. I said the same thing with Candy. I don't think Candy should have married Todd because of their lifestyle. Their lifestyle does not get easier when you marry.
Mm.
Candy is bisexual. Todd is an opportunist. And then you throw two kids in there thinking that's supposed to make everything look better. That's a disaster waiting to happen.
Mm.
but
And
you can
But
you can
Leah,
get
person that's
married
a
and
woman,
change though.
you said what now?
You can get married and change.
No,
yes, I agree.
no,
I
no,
agree.
no, no,
I
no.
Yes,
I
Because
don't
hold
yes.
believe
For
on,
the
that.
because
right
I
person,
can see,
yes.
because I can
Yes.
see the maturity now in Ti. Even though
I
he
don't.
talking way too much for me, I can see the maturity in that he
Yeah.
realizes that his marriage is about purpose. Hello,
I don't.
and
I don't. I
you
think
don't
he
see.
learned how to do it better.
No.
I
Mm.
think
I
he
don't
keeps
think
his
so.
hoes happy.
Ooh.
That's like
My uncle told
revolving
me, he said,
marriage.
I ain't gonna say I ain't gonna cheat no more. I'm gonna just learn how to do it a little bit better. And he was 60
No,
something years
no.
old.
That's
Cola
like
not lying
Jamal and
now.
Carrie though.
Nicola not
There's
Because
lying.
a
the thing
growth.
is, Tiny and Candy has already had the mindset of most women. They gonna cheat. It's just if they choose to stay. Candy chose to leave because of whatever, whatever. But most women stay.
They do. She not
So
lying.
to can it's tiny thing is don't shame me, don't bring no outside babies, don't bring
Mhm.
me no STDs. But she was trying to show her hand when she was trying to, get or entertain Mayweather just to get up on the tip skin to let you know that don't play me, I can do
Mhm.
this too. But the thing
Mhm.
is, it didn't go far because Tiny loves her husband. Whether Tip has screwed all of Atlanta,
Yep.
I don't believe that Tiny has. She may have
That's
been
right.
women, she's done to women, but in Atlanta, in a lot of places, that don't even count as cheating. That's a whole nother
But let me
conversation.
tell you something, cause a man will knock your block off if you
Listen,
out here doing what he doing.
listen.
So you
Well,
know
we
you can
all
only
know
do but
they
so
can't.
much.
We know they can't do the same. They can't take the same thing.
No,
That
they can't.
we know that. But
Mhm.
Mhm.
you still there are men that can change. Can it
I
happen in the
believe that.
relationship? I believe when she left, he was like, okay, hold up. I'm gonna rethink this because sometimes it can be talked about, but when it actually happens, you make that decision. Okay, do I want to shape up and get my get my family back, or am I gonna keep doing this crazy stuff that I've been doing? It ain't gonna happen overnight,
Mhm.
but you can see the difference in him. He don't even really going to go nowhere without his family. Like
Mhm.
it's a difference now. I believe when that thing is put in front of you, like I'm gone for real, you if that's what you want, oh, you
Mhm.
gonna change.
I believe that.
Now, is that by prostate cancer? Is that by a ligament being gone? Is that
Mm-mm.
by you getting
No,
shot 3 times?
no,
Because in my
no.
world, I have not seen no man to change unless it was some kind of health crisis going on where their penis do
Mm-mm,
not work.
mm-mm, mm-mm.
So Leah said, not everyone have Denzel and Pauletta type of discipline. Let me say this.
Even
I
we
believe,
not
but
gonna do that
hold
now.
on. What so
Denzel, now,
so here's the thing. Here's the thing. I believe that when you marry, and I'm gonna say this, when you marry the right person, when you marry that person that's your friend, that's your business partner, that's your companion, that's all encompassing, that you actually like to be around. And when the times get rough and you at that valley in your marriage, that you can hang your hat on the friendship part of
mm-mm.
it. I can see you staying because I like this person, genuinely like this person. I have no deficit here. We're
So you
both
saying
complete.
so Courtney, you saying you would excuse the years of cheating because of friendship?
Absolutely not. I'm
So
saying
what you
no,
It's
saying?
no, hold
not
on.
just that.
What I'm saying is if you are in a whole relationship where no one has to step out, no one has a desire to step out because all the needs are getting met here, then there is no step out. Is
I
what I'm
understand, but that's only like that's only the 1%. I'm not gonna say that it does not happen, but I'm saying that's like
I
a
believe
one
you.
percent.
Yeah.
I've met a guy. I said, "Why do you cheat on your wife?" He said,
Hmm.
"I don't do it because I'm lacking." He said, "I do it because I can." And when I saw his
Right.
wife, Sean, she was beautiful. She had all the things. It was like a Giselle. Like what? What? This
Uh-huh.
is the perfect example.
That don't
Why
matter.
did Jamal cheat on Giselle to the point she was in the mental institution? Because he could. He could. Not
It ain't
because
had nothing to
Giselle
do
is
Hmm.
with her
ugly.
looks.
Yeah, Giselle is a Vanessa Williams. She's a beauty
Hmm.
pageant lady thing,
Hmm.
whatever. All the all the things of what pretty is, Giselle is, and Jamal is not. He over there looking
But
like
but but see,
Jamal.
but no, but see, we just bank on the looks. She can be beautiful,
Hmm.
have a bad body, and her mouth be reckless. She can
Yeah.
be nasty. Her
I only
attitude
think
can
her
be
Yeah.
mouth is reckless
nasty.
because of
I agree
Jamal's
with
cheating.
Sean. Now I
No,
agree with
no,
Sean. You can be
no,
beautiful and
no. You can be
there's a certain
beautiful.
component. Yeah. I agree with Sean.
And they be like, well, she bad, she fine. Why you cheat? Cause she crazy. Her mouth is retarded. Every time I look up, it's something like the looks don't have nothing to do with it. Giselle can be beautiful, but what is the
I don't
home
see
life
that in
about?
Jeezy. And I ain't even no Giselle fan.
Now her
I
now
think
her see the innocent.
all the smoke she was trying to get Jamal is because Jamal never stopped cheating. And she's a prime
I
example,
believe that
thinking
too.
if they get married, that was gonna stop it, and it did not. It because my
But
thing is
watch this
whatever you
though.
allow is what's
Hmm.
gonna
But
continue.
whatever,
That's right.
but what even with her prettiness, whatever it was that was lacking there didn't change him.
That's
It
right.
He
did not.
has
You're correct.
something different
That's
now.
right.
There's a different attitude, there's a different
That's
person, there's
right.
a different drive, there's a different all of these things.
Is it? You
He
And
saying
has
he
he's
the
said,
different now with Carrie?
yes, he has the total
yes,
package.
Oh, please. I disagree.
He
yes.
has the
But time will
beauty,
tell. I
he has
disagree.
the beauty, he has the friendship component. He
I
They
disagree.
genuinely
match each
likes
other. They
Carrie.
laugh together. They do the
Yeah.
fashion together.
That is what we
Giselle
see
wouldn't
on
have never
camera.
did all of that.
No.
No,
Listen
no.
what I'm saying. Do we know if Carrie and Jamal lives together?
Mm-hmm.
We don't know
Mm-hmm.
that.
Mm-hmm.
We don't.
No.
Yes,
We
we do.
don't. Stop. Y'all have to stop
Lola.
going on
You can
this what
no,
y'all
I
see on the
understand what
internet.
you're saying. No, I understand what you're saying because
The
there
only
are
reason I
some
brought
people
that
that are
up
married
because
that don't live
somebody had
together.
said that Jamal and Carrie does not live in the same house. That's the only reason
That's
I
not
brought that up.
true.
Okay, but
That's
okay,
not
We
but
true.
don't
hold on.
know if
Wait,
that's
wait,
true
wait,
or
wait,
not.
wait, wait, wait. Hold on. Because we gonna go there. There are people who are married that don't live together. That's not a dig. That don't mean nothing is wrong with your marriage. That don't
Mm-mm.
mean none of that. You have two homes. Y'all come
I
together.
just
One is
heard
probably
somebody
at the
told me
other
that
one
they said
serving,
that Carrie and Jamal do not live in the same house.
but that
That's
don't
how their
mean nothing
marriages
is
work.
wrong. that don't mean nothing is wrong with. It's people that what's her
I
face
have
and
heard of
her husband
not
been
them, but
married
I heard of them.
27 plus years and they ain't never lived together and don't want to live together.
You talking
Uh,
about
Shirley Ralph.
Abby? Yeah,
Shirley Ralph,
yeah,
and Patty LaBelle was the same way.
Patty what work for you, work for you.
mm-hmm.
Hmm.
People got to stop putting what, oh, they don't live together. They ain't really, that's not true. People do what works for
For
them.
them.
Well, I never do
Okay.
it. That's why you don't, because it don't work for you. But that does not mean that there's a leak, a crack, or
Mm-hmm.
nothing. Some people just have, she may have had her life and her house put together how he may have had his. Hey, let's keep this. If I don't feel like the way he traveled, the way she traveled, hey, I might want to stay over here. It don't mean nothing is wrong with it. People got to stop that.
I can understand that. I was never mind. I don't want to put my business out there, but I will say this to Hershey Entertainer though. I pray to God, Hershey Entertainment. I pray to God that I never have to deal with that as far as my husband cheating on me and I'm accepting of that. I hope I don't.
Yeah. But see, here's the thing. We always say, I never, I won't, ain't no way until it happens.
Hmm.
This
There
is
are some
true.
things that you say, I would never, and you found yourself doing it for that one person. It
Hmm.
can be somebody that'll make you say, you know what? Oh, child, I must
Yeah,
love you because I ain't never. That happens.
that's true. But see, here's the thing. When you catch a man cheating on you one time, that means he's already done it 10 times before.
Bingo, 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 bingo.
Mm,
Okay, and then
Oh
watch
yeah.
this.
Oh
And
yes.
then
Oh
watch
yes.
this. You catch him that one time, he trying to do the right thing by you. He done slipped off again with
Oh
the
yes.
same one.
Oh yeah.
sometimes, but if in fact he does not, we can't. If I say I forgive you and we moving on, you can't keep holding that because that means you ain't let that go and that apology really meant nothing.
I
And
agree.
most of the
If a
time, when you
person
forgive
does
them, in a
they
man's brain, it gives them a pass. If she forgive me this time, she'll forgive me the next time. It
That's
not
right.
don't.
all
It
the
don't make
time.
them. Most of the time, it don't make me a change. It just let them know how much you'll tolerate.
Not
That
all the
part.
time.
And
Mhm.
then he
Sometimes.
trying to figure out um how can I keep the party going? But this time let me
Yeah,
do it a little
a
better
little bit
where she
different. There you
doesn't
go.
right,
Like my
where she
uncle
doesn't
said.
find out.
My uncle said, "I ain't gonna stop. I'm gonna just do it a little bit better."
But then watch this. But the more that you say, all right, it's fine, all right, it's fine, all right, it's fine, the more you let him come back, the more sloppy he get.
There you go. Cause he really don't even care
He
because he
really
know you're not
don't
gonna leave.
care because he
I
know
did
you're
I
not
tell
gonna
y'all about the
leave.
time that my uncle that's living, he's been married to his wife 42 years, and he has two outside kids. His kids are in their 30s, and he has two small kids that are 7 and 9.
Oh.
He got two outside kids with two different women, and they're still legally married. She never left.
You know why? Because especially if they in church, they say
Mm-mm.
things
These are
like,
things that my uncle and them going to my church. They just old.
okay,
Or I mean old school. And she be just we be just sitting over there, girl. She be at every family reunion. They old
hmm
school couples that dress alike.
hmm
And girl, it's like, girl, we be looking at her like, is something wrong with your brain?
it's nothing. I'm gonna stay married. I'm gonna keep my vows. I'm gonna stay with the
And he
commitment.
got her two grown kids that is 30 something years old, and he got these two smaller kids. And one time he had brought the boy, the youngest boy, to one of the
Mhm.
family gatherings, and everybody was looking like, what the hell is going on here? And she was right there looking like a goofy.
Mm-mm.
It's nothing worse than an old goofy. A young goofy, we'd be like, okay, you'll get it together. But an old goofy, there's no
Mhm.
hope. And they in their
There's
60s.
no hope. So
No.
Leah said here, why would she married people be locked in and
Uh-huh.
used to their traumas? They don't want to change the norm. That's good, Leah.
Oh, that's good, Leah.
That's good, Leah. Ding, 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 ding.
But I don't know. I think people can change.
I do. I'm not saying that I don't think people can change. I do think people can change, but here's a little piece of reality here.
Mm-hmm.
I do think that Ti has wisened up and has matured, but that it's that 1% that change. But for the most part, men change for who they want to change for. Do I think
Mm-hmm.
Jamal has? I think Jamal has wisened up and matured as well.
Yeah.
But for the most
And I
part,
think Tiny leaving
I
did
don't even think she really left like
I
that.
don't think so either,
She
Courtney.
didn't leave like that. She
her
threatened
moving
to
out,
leave.
she did no, she moved out and moved down the street. Listen, that was a
Wow.
step that she had never done before.
You talking about that reality show they had when she showed her moving? Child, she
No,
ain't
she
moved
really
for
did
real.
move. They do have to, it's 2 houses.
Sean, they
No,
got two
they
houses because they have a real estate portfolio.
she still was in one.
Child, and spent the night, and he
Hey,
came over that night. Like, come on,
listen,
like,
if
come
you
on.
ain't
Hershey got
home,
a question, y'all. Hershey got
if
a
Okay.
you
question.
ain't home, listen, it's a difference. It may,
Mm-hmm.
like I say, for some people, it that may not have been enough, but for him, that was something out of the norm that she had never done before.
Mm-hmm.
So Hershey asked, do you feel if your mate cheats, he'll never change? Oof.
Yeah. In my opinion, Hershey, they
Man,
not
Hershey,
saying. This is just my
man.
opinion.
Listen, Hershey, man, I'm sorry. Let me hold your
I
hand
hate
when
to,
I
I
tell you
hate
this.
I
I'm
hate to say it.
sorry.
I hate to
I'm
be the
I'm
bearer of
sorry,
bad news.
Hershey. Unless he really lock in with God, man. And I'm not telling you what I heard. Okay.
Girl, I had my let me
All
back
right.
it up. The
Right.
thing
See,
Uh-oh.
is,
we try to
girl,
keep
they
it
will
cute up
use
here.
church to convince you because we as women are sensitive to the spirit. Girl, this nigga used the church, girl,
Mm,
as if he was screwing the girl in the church.
mighty
Just
God.
like
Okay,
what?
let me say it like this. Let me say it like this. Until he gets some discipline about
It's
himself
this.
and make a
There we go.
commitment to the commitment. Let me say that because you're
Yeah.
absolutely right. Because men will use God as a crutch
Yes.
until he makes a commitment to the commitment, commit to himself first. He got to commit to himself first that he's going to be disciplined, that he's going to honor his marriage, that he's going to honor his wife. All those things until then, he's going to duck off. He's going to duck
I
off.
don't I don't know. I'm a pull it out the spiritual
And
realm.
I'm not telling you, never mind. Go ahead.
I'm I'm gonna pull it out the spiritual realm and just make it just overall.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
If a person loves their mate and they really really love their mate, whatever it is, they're going to work on it. That's why I was saying before, it's a communication thing. If it was broke, somebody got to say something.
Yes.
Because you don't know what to fix if you don't know. You can't assume, well, they should know. No, obviously they didn't. Now, if they find out and they continue, then it really wasn't worth it. But a person can change. It can be for the same person or for another person. But
Yep.
a person can
Can
change
change. I agree.
if they actually love this person. Yet you gotta love God to love anybody. That's just a natural
I agree
thing.
with that.
So it's the love for that person. That's why
Mhm.
I said her doing something out of the ordinary, even if she moved next door, she not at home.
Let me tell you something. Let me say this. You can take a break if you want to. You might as well walk away
There you go,
because
Sometimes,
that
Courtney.
and
I
I
break,
did that
told you
too.
before,
I did a
baby,
4 year
breaks,
break and it didn't do
sometimes
nothing.
baby,
breaks are
baby,
necessary.
them breaks is ridiculous. Do you hear me?
uh,
But I
Them breaks
told
is a
you
fool.
before when you was like, I ain't nope, cause I'm blocking. We ain't.
I'm
Sometime a
standing by
break
that.
is necessary to get your together. You can grow on that break. That
Niggas
person
be on
can grow
break,
on
break
that break.
dancing.
Yeah, they be girl.
They be pop locking and break
One
dancing.
might pop lock and one might go to church, but the break sometimes can still be necessary.
Hey, none of
They
them. Them
be
niggas is
break
not.
dancing
Let me
like
tell you
turbo.
something. They
And
are not
Out
in.
there,
They are not in solitude during these breaks. I'm telling you right the freak now.
some
I should
people
have went to
are.
church today because I'm a little out of control. But
We
I'm
was at
telling you,
Karn's church. Let's
we
go to
was.
Karn's
You
church.
right,
We was there because
baby.
we was at Karn's church. Who you say was in the wedding dress? Because I ain't see, or was that a
The
dress?
I didn't see.
tall, it's a tall lady. She had like a ponytail, but she had a full sequence gold shimmer gown.
Oh, I know who you talking about.
Okay, let's
Okay,
get
y'all
to
ready
it.
to go to corn?
Let's get to it. Let's get
Okay,
to it.
I'm gonna start here, and we can do a play by play. So I'm gonna start first with praise and worship. So last week, praise and worship was not the best,
Can we get a
and that is
snippet? Can we get a
yes
snippet?
from last week.
From last week,
Of last week of
the praise and
the
worship.
Dang. Okay, give me a second.
video.
Let me find
So
it.
we can get context because everybody don't go to our church court.
You right. Everybody don't go to our church.
Everybody
You
don't
right.
go to our church.
Everybody ain't faithful members like us.
Let me see.
Right.
Uh, I'm sorry, y'all. I gotta find it. Okay, here we go. Hold on one second. Oh, they edited it out, but let me see. Can y'all hear it?
Let me see. Hold on, let me pull it up.
Hold on one second. Ooh, hold on. All right, give me 1 second. Sorry, y'all. 3 seconds. 3 seconds. Here we go. All right.
Oh God! Out the gate. Oh,
It was a morning court. Son. It was a morning.
Try it again.
Try it
This
again.
was last Sunday.
Now pause. Go back.
Okay.
Pause. Go back. And let's see who's on that front row. Let's see who on the front row.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's scooch it back a little bit.
Holy name. Come on, say it. He has done great things. Come on.
I think.
Those are his ministers. That
Okay,
is his personal assistant.
Pause. Who is that? Pause.
His assistant.
Okay, wait a minute. Pause. So who is pink dress?
Minister.
Okay. Okay. And who is hat?
His personal assistant.
Okay. All right. Go ahead. Continue on.
Yellow dress with the beads is praise and worship leader.
And who's the other one?
Next in the black or in the yellow? In the
yellow.
On the praise team. That's the one that gave the testimony about
prostitute, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's who I thought. That's why I said pause. I said I think that was prostitute, right? The prostitute don't got on praise team. Okay.
Strip club.
Well, she been on the praise team.
But I thought she said she was a prostitute. She didn't say she was. She said she was a stripper.
She did. She was.
She said it was a prostitute. It's different.
She worked in the club, but before she worked in the club, she was doing prostitution. She
was a streetwalker. My God. All right.
Now she's singing.
So okay, so we got strippers.
I don't know these other ladies, so we're not gonna get into all of that. They on the praise team, but that was last.
So we got stripper, prostitute. We got assistant. No, I'm just trying to get understand.
No, you're trying to count the women. So hold on. So let me stop before this goes too far. The assistant is like a little sister to him.
But that's how it be. But that's how it be though. It be the little sister. But she grown though.
It's never.
I'm just saying I'm saying she's 42, so it ain't nothing little about sis.
Well, no, what
Hey,
I'm saying,
Nicola, listen,
Huh?
we all had something before we got into church. Now, we're not
Well,
going to
he's
go through all of the
currently.
ladies
I was just
and
trying to
the.
see who actually did the taxes. I was just trying to see
no,
which one
he
actually.
didn't do the
Yeah, I think he
taxes.
gave
Go
the
ahead.
name. I think he gave the name of actually the tax preparer. And does she go to the church? And
No,
is
I
she
think
gonna
she
be in?
gone.
She gone. I'm just saying. I was just trying.
But not,
Okay.
but he doesn't have any dealings with none of these ladies, especially his personal assistant. He doesn't have any dealings with her.
You think?
Know this to
Okay.
be true. No, I know this.
You know.
It's a fact.
You know how you know,
It's a
Courtney.
fact. Okay.
How you know, Courtney?
Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm.
All
We're going to
right.
be here. Let's go.
Okay.
We're gonna
That's,
be here.
that's,
Okay, so now so now we're gonna fast forward to this week. So last week, so Karn, just like he pays musicians, he pays singers as well. So those singers that he would normally pay was not there last week. So here we are with this week. So I'm gonna bring it current. Let's see, to this week.
Mhm.
Hey! We lift it, we lift it, we lift it. Come on. We lift it high.
So we can tell the difference in the sound.
Come on, y'all. Come on.
they better. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's
So
that.
is that
That's
his
one
usual
thing.
praise team? The guy, the guy.
No.
Oh, we
Oh,
lift it
I'm sorry. Hold on one second.
Okay,
high.
hold on. Let's
Hold
see.
on.
Oh,
Let's pause the guy.
So, okay.
So who's the guy?
So the guy in the tight pants,
Uh
hired
huh.
singer. So there's a couple of hired singers sprinkled in.
So
So
Burberry is hired,
yes.
and and Varney, the attorney Varney, is hired.
You know what?
Don't he give attorney Varney? Hmm.
Who is Bernie?
From
Off of Beauty and Black.
Beauty and Black.
Oh,
Trio.
that's
Attorney Varney. Hmm.
who, the guy that's leading worship.
Yes, that's attorney Varney. So is he
He is
hired?
hired because he is his national worship leader. So he comes
Oh,
in
that's what they
all.
call him
He's
there.
originally from. He's in Houston, so he's part of the Houston campus. But he goes to all the campuses to do worship when needed, and especially for like large gatherings and convocations.
Okay, and who's James Hall in the back with Burberry pants?
He's
He's the hired.
hired. He's hired.
Okay. Okay, he's hired. Okay.
I think the woman in the purple may be hired.
And who was Bad Wig?
She's a member.
Oh, she's a member. Look at there.
Okay. So we can move on from there. So we didn't have the singers there last week, and it showed, and Karn felt the ways about that. So I guess he brought them on back this week. Here we are, especially because this is the last service for him.
This wasn't. This was last week though, right?
No, this
That's
right here
just
that
what.
we're watching now is today. This was
That's
today.
Oh,
today.
okay. Okay, I must have missed that part. Okay.
Yeah. So I wanted to acknowledge that. So
Okay.
now hold on, because I'm going by the transcript.
Come on, transcript.
So now what we getting into the word?
I think we need to go to the word and to the point where he said, let's get way into the word where he was saying, he's not going to spill his emotions out on the people. So he's going through, but he said it's irresponsible if you can't control your emotions.
That was good. Okay, let me
Mhm.
see if I can find that. Give me 1 second.
Yeah,
Because the
typing the
transcript is of
emotions
the
in the chat.
whole. Oh, thank you.
Tight port.
Sorry, y'all.
She
Uh-oh.
be going.
Nothing was found. Let's see.
How did it
It
go
didn't.
there?
They didn't find it. Uh-oh, hold on. Oh no, now the transcript not showing up.
All right, Lee.
Shoot. Okay, let me see.
Just
We
go
can
up
just
because
go.
it
Yeah, we
was.
can just do that. Yeah.
All right. Let's
Are
see.
we going to go to the first praise break, second, or floor, or soul train?
This fool
Well, hold
says.
on. I'm trying to go to the word first.
For the price that you pay.
Was this after the word? Let me see.
Oh, you paid the price.
That was
Oh no, this
before.
before. Okay. Sorry, y'all.
They sung for a
Khan gonna
long
sing.
time.
You hear me?
Yeah, oh, if he don't do nothing else,
We
he gonna
love
say.
you, we love you.
And I ain't mad at it. He
Oh,
did
That's
his
there
his
it is
thing.
mama
for
right there.
that's it.
Have your
That's
moment
his
with
mama
him.
right there. Okay.
That's
Woo!
so sad.
That's when I broke. That's when I broke.
Was this
That's
after
so
the word?
sad.
Hey,
Oh, that was after the word.
hey,
Okay. What word was that?
Right there. Go back.
Right
hey.
here.
Glory,
A little bit more.
glory, glory,
Right there.
glory.
Somewhere in there.
And I want you to observe those
Oh,
that are standing
Nope,
up.
nope, nope.
And I want you to go
okay.
love
Hold
on them.
on.
Amen.
Look at the back of the
Hallelujah.
screen.
You
You can see
ready?
the word when he
Standing
put
on
the
your feet all over the
scripture up.
room. You are released. More grace.
Okay, so that was before the word. Let me see.
One more time.
Okay.
Yeah.
We can go right there. Yes.
Glory,
Woo!
Where the sermon at?
glory, glory. Be seated. Everybody,
That's the good part right
be
here.
seated. Bless the Lord. Hallelujah.
Okay, here we go. There go the word.
Honor the Lord in our giving. The word of God lets us know that if you sow sparingly,
Oh,
you
that's
reap
the
what?
offering. Okay.
But if you sow bountifully, you reap what? Can he do that? Together,
Oh, you
what?
know what
For
happened?
your good.
Hold
You
They
on.
believe?
cut it.
That's right. So there's multiple
Yep,
videos.
they cut it.
Oof. Okay, that's right. So I didn't know
Just go
that.
to we're back to where you was on that one.
Back here.
Where Mama Karen it fell out.
Okay. She did
Right
multiple
in there.
times. Right here.
Watch him do it. Watch him do it.
I'll
Hey,
do that while I'm looking for this.
hey, 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 hey. Yeah. Lavazzo. Oh, Komoshe. Oh, I see it. I see an army behind us. I see mountains on every side. I see them trying to figure out how we gonna get out of this. I see them trying to wonder how is it gonna happen. But there's a wind blowing. There was a wind blowing. There was a wind blowing. Akato, Hataya. There was a wind blowing. Before the miracle showed up, there was a wind. Before the miracle showed up, there was a wind. There was a wind over the Red Sea. There was a wind. There's a miracle in the making. There's a miracle brewing. There's a breakthrough in
Pause
the
this for a second.
demonstration.
Okay.
Something is about to happen.
Okay.
I'm gonna say this.
Say it.
Regardless to the situation, regardless to how people feel about Karen, his
Mm-hmm.
members love him. They
Mm-hmm.
are faithful. And them folks be there to have church.
Yes.
Like,
So it
yeah,
brings the question: will they stay? Like Courtney at
yes. He's going
Mm.
to have the online, they're gonna probably do the call. That's why I think he set the calls and stuff up to get them acclimated to the calls and get all of the kinks out and make sure that everybody he not it I don't see him losing. Mm-mm. If David Taylor ain't lost it, why would he?
Man.
yeah, and see that's the blueprint I'm going off of that David Taylor too. I'm going off that too.
Mm.
Yeah, they not going nowhere. Them people are faithful and they don't listen. It's a lot of them, contrary to what people believe, they don't listen to us.
Hmm. Somebody said that's Dottie Peoples in that gown. I ain't say
Shut
it though.
up.
You know what? You know what?
Dottie! That
I
Dottie Peoples
cannot.
don't care about. Yeah.
With the
I,
ponytail.
there
Yeah,
was
with the ponytail, yeah.
so
He's
there was
all
parts. You
time
know what?
gone. Yes, he is.
I cannot.
Mm-mm.
There
Mm-mm.
was
Mhm.
parts of the service though, because I don't know if I will be able to grab them because they were kind of split up for some
Yes.
reason.
Hmm.
That I did tear up, and
I
here's
did.
why.
Yeah, yeah,
Because
yeah.
for number one, this young man, first of all, he is growing up. Not he's grown up. He is growing up before us. That's number one. Number two, look at everything that he's going through, and he is maintaining his smile, trying to maintain a decent posture.
Mm-hmm.
And people, Nicola's stupid, so I cry out. But people think that
Courtney was
it's
speaking.
arrogance.
No, sorry. Go ahead.
But people think that is arrogance, or people think that he's not humble enough. And something he said today, he said that you shouldn't look like what you're going through. That's
Mm-hmm.
number one. And number two, that you should have the posture of grace, is what he said, if I'm not mistaken. That people shouldn't tell. You shouldn't have
But,
to go into your
and I heard that, Courtney, but then
Mhm.
I agree with what he was saying, but sometimes that can cause a mental break because you're holding it in.
Mm,
So I understood, but Brian is saying that according to his current situation. But sometimes if you're in an abusive relationship and you're trying to not look like what you're going through,
mhm,
that can cause a, even if you're not being abused, if you got something mentally going on and
mhm.
you're trying to show a face,
That's
that can
good.
cause more cracks than heal. Sometimes you have to
Okay.
let people know I'm not well
Mm,
Well,
so I
we've
can
been
get
taught
help.
that.
Yeah, because if people assume you okay,
mhm.
they're gonna
Mm-hmm.
assume you okay, and you sitting over here rocking back and forth,
But
needing
not
help.
But when we talk
Yeah.
about discernment, that Hershey Entertainment said way earlier at the
Yes.
beginning, at the top of the conversation, when we talk about discernment, if people
Yes.
really be in the spirit,
Yeah.
you can see past people's masks. You can see past that smile. God will lay something on your heart, be like, tell this person this, or go hug this person over here, even though they smiling.
Yeah, but sometimes
How
you
many
shouldn't even
people
have to
really
go through
use
that.
that?
If I have a sister and I say, Court,
Mhm,
Sean, I'm not well. And
mhm.
I'm just being that trained. I ain't got to be looking strong. I just need help. It
Yeah,
ain't financial. It's just I need somebody to call the people
yeah,
because I can't get out of this depression. Sometimes you have to.
People, we've been conditioned. Our pride won't let us do that. We want
That's
people
true.
to feel like we are okay all the time. When we get ready to go somewhere, we can cry all the way there, but before we walk in, we pull the mirror down
And that's
and
a
we
black people thing. We got to
But
stop
right.
see,
doing that.
but
That's
here's
all.
the but
That's why we
no,
be
but
off.
here's the thing. Everybody don't need to see that you're going through.
Some
They
people
don't.
do though.
But sometimes you do to get
Well,
help.
you show that to the ones that you trust, the ones that you know that will come.
No, no, no. And I'm gonna say I disagree with that
Okay.
because those ones that they know you. It can be a perfect stranger off the street. Did
Mhm,
it happen standing in the line? I was trying to save face because I knew I was going to somewhere. I was trying to take care of business. And a
mhm,
lady was standing in front of me and she turned around. She said, "Can I say something to you?" And I said, yes. She was an older lady. So out of respect, yes, ma'am.
mhm,
She said, "It's going to be all right." And I
Mm.
was like,
mm.
hmm? And she said, "I don't know what it is." She said, "I done turned around and looked at you a few times." She said, "I don't know what it is, but it's going to be okay." And the
Mm.
Mm.
tears start rolling down my face. The security guard that was standing at the desk, he said, "I don't mean to interrupt. I'm not being nosy." He said, "I wanted to say the same thing when she walked in." He said,
Wow.
"But it was just," he said, "I wanted to be respectful because she was a female." And the lady
Wow.
said,
Mm.
"Can I give you a hug?" I
Mm.
Girl,
cried standing in that line.
listen here.
That's
Wow.
a total stranger. So it's
Yes,
not always the people. We expect for it to be the people
yes.
closest to us. We
Mm.
That's
expect for
good.
it to
That's
be
good,
our
Sean.
family member. We expect for it to be our best friend, our sister, our guy, whoever. We expect for it to be them. But it's sometimes those people that don't know you from Adam
Mm-hmm.
that can tell
Mm,
you something. The people who know you, they know too much about you. They feel like,
that's
oh, it's
it.
about this, or oh, it's about that. Girl, don't complain about that. Girl, but a perfect stranger off the street don't know who you talk to, what just happened, if something just happened. But those can be the ones.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
So
That's good.
it could be
That's good.
somebody walking through the parking lot while you going in church, but you didn't fix your face up, and they like, they all right. Maybe it was just something, and they'll keep going. But sometimes we have to let our guard down, because if nobody knows what to pray for, how do we know what to pray? If
Mm-hmm.
you always acting like you
Mm.
okay, it don't
Mm-hmm.
take you having to go into detail about what's wrong. But hey, I'm having a day. I'm
That's
not
right.
okay. It's just something as simple as that. You don't have to go into the nosiness of it.
Right.
That's
Right.
But
just
Sean, so that particular in that instance, what was your countenance? What were you looking like that day?
I thought I was cool.
See? So you was walking around with your face looking normal. You weren't walking around with your head hung down looking like woe is me, is what
It
I'm
was
saying.
kind of one of them. I was like, this was during everything that was going on, and I was like, ooh, I was just praying all the way, like, Lord, just let me sign these papers and this stuff be done. But
Mm,
it was just so much going on at that time. And I
right.
straightened my face up, dried my face up, put my glasses on, went, was la da 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 da. But it still wasn't enough.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But I had just been around people,
Mm.
my people.
Mm-hmm.
I
Woo!
had just
Ain't
been
that so?
around them.
Ain't
Mm.
that so?
Nobody said
And
anything.
that's so funny that you said that because sometimes familiarity
I was just about to say that.
Mm-hmm.
brings it so it brings that it's okay because they're so
Mm-hmm.
familiar with you they can't see when you're hurting. Or
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
in my family, a lot of times they get so familiar they say whatever out their mouth and don't realize that they hurt your feelings.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you have
Mm-hmm.
to kind of pull away because I'm just like, yeah, you tried me today, Auntie, but okay,
Because
okay.
I'm not trying to make it too personal, but like Nicola, in your family, right? Like, are you
Mhm.
considered the strong one?
Yes. So
Mm-hmm.
then when I went through this thing that I just went through, that
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Um, um, I was on the
Mm-hmm.
when that happened, uh, my daughter called my sister, and
Mm-hmm.
my sister said, "Do this,"
Mm-hmm.
because I'm thinking I can push through. And when I could not bathe myself,
Mm-hmm.
that's when it was a problem. And
Mm-hmm.
my sister took it upon herself, like, I'm not gonna let my sister go out.
Mm-hmm.
And because, and then what I learned through that too,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes you're so used to dealing with, in my case, it was a health issue.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you get so used to dealing with a issue
Mm-hmm.
that you thinking it's normal until it's not, until you pass out.
Mm.
So, and then we can take that in other areas too. Sometimes you're so used to carrying hurt that
Mm.
when you become heartbroken or a
Mm-hmm.
heart attack,
Mm-hmm.
because you never dealt with letting this go or going through therapy or,
Mm-hmm.
or confronting a person or whatever it is. It's just as Black people, we be just so used to just carrying things,
Mm.
illnesses, heartache, stuff that happened to us as a child, and then when that stuff build up over time, it can take you out of here.
Yeah, that's good.
Mhm.
But but I think that when you are the strong one of your family, sometimes it's hard for people to have that empathy towards you because
Yeah,
they always
because
feel like you
I'm so
got it.
used to being the fixer, and
Right.
I needed to be
Mm-hmm.
fixed. And
Right.
then I'm thinking
Wow.
about my daughter is going back to school next week.
Uh-huh.
My sister got this going on, and my
Mm-hmm.
dad, and then the other
Mm-hmm.
siblings are, in California. So, and
Mm-hmm.
then, and I'm gonna be totally transparent. I'm by myself. I don't have a husband.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a friend. I don't have this. So it's me trying to hold all the pieces together, and
Yeah.
I'm cracking.
Mm-hmm.
It's them slow cracks, and then that water starts slipping through, and then you
Mm-hmm.
laid out, and it
And people
almost
shot.
shocked myself
I was
because
just about to say that.
I'm helpless now.
Yeah. And
And
people
then the
shocked and
question go through your
surprised.
mind of, is these children gonna do right? Because children can be
Mm-hmm.
hell, girl.
Yes.
Children,
Yeah.
because children are used to seeing you as the superhero.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
And so when my daughter saw me laying there, she's like a deer in headlights,
Yep.
calling my
Yep.
sister, and my sister saying, "Put in the car, take her to the hospital." Da, 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 da.
Mm-hmm.
And my kids, and my son, he's so silly. Girl, he
Mm-hmm.
came over here to put my bra on. It's just tops flying everywhere. He like, "Mom, I'm sorry. I got to do this." Girl, it didn't
Mm-hmm.
matter. It's to the point. They was just and
Yeah.
I didn't mean to scare her. It's to the point, girl.
Mm-hmm.
Chloe got me there, and she locked the keys in the car with the car running. That's how
Oh
bad
my.
it was.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so obviously, I'm going through the healing process now. We
Yes.
had surgery, we did all the things, but
Mm-hmm.
it goes to show that you have, and that's one thing I do admire about men, Court and
Mm-hmm.
Sean.
Mm-hmm.
They take care of themselves first. I remember my daddy told my mama this. He
Mm-hmm.
said, "If I'm not okay, ain't nobody okay."
Mm-hmm.
And I took that as being selfish, but now at the age of almost 50, I
You
get
get
it.
it.
If
Yeah.
I'm not okay, nobody's okay.
But
We
then
Mm.
that
gotta
see
put we
that
gotta start putting
also,
ourselves first.
but
Mm.
that also puts a strain on you because it's like I always have to be okay in order for everybody else to be okay. So that's
But
still
that's the dilemma I'm in because I'm
Mhm.
single
Mhm.
and there's nobody in the house. Like
Mhm.
my son has his own place, my daughter's in college. So
Mhm.
that puts me in a vulnerable state to where
Mhm.
yeah.
I always feel like I have to be strong to not be taken advantage of.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But and so even with those like single mothers,
Hmm.
you can be sick, but you have no choice but to do whatever it is you have to do because you have people depending on you.
You
Hmm.
have to.
And that's how predators, that's what I be seeing. Like when I be hearing these church stories of single mothers,
Mhm.
and then they count on the elders or the pastors, even that Levante story, I can understand how that happened. Because she's a single mother and she's depending on,
Mhm.
older men to mentor her child. And
Mhm.
when that's being mishandled, I can
Mm.
see that because she's trusting that these not just men but black men can help me raise my child. And
Mhm.
when that situation didn't go how it's supposed to go,
Mhm.
I automatically at first was like, how could she? How did it? But when you're vulnerable, and then
Right.
in the name of
You
Jesus
seeking
in
help.
church, you
Yep.
become even more like, no, the man of God wouldn't do this. The people of God, no, 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 no. And it can be man or woman. I know women that take
Mhm.
advantage of situations as well,
Mhm.
meaning taking money from people and you know that they ain't got it, putting
Mhm.
pressure on the members, and you know that this is a low income church. So
Mhm.
it's just all those things. That's why I've always had my guard up,
Mhm.
um, and that's not always a good thing, but I see
Mhm.
how people can take advantage. That's why it
Yeah.
really hurts my heart when black people do it to other black people. I'm just like,
So
oh, no, no.
so let's put the camera back on Karn. So imagine he has people that's reliant upon him financially as well
Who?
as
Who?
leadership wise. His family.
Who? His
He
dad's
takes
gone.
care no, well his mama. He takes
Well,
care of
I'm
a
saying
lot
he
of
said it's
people.
only 9 months. He already on pay her mortgage,
Well,
if
no,
not
no,
paid
no.
off her house.
Well,
Yeah,
hold
but
on. The point
9 months
I'm
to
trying to
some
make.
people, that's 9 months of rent, 9 months of car
She
note,
don't know
nine
how to
months of
click that.
food.
Well, no, that's
I'm
not
sure
what
she got somebody
I
to click
wasn't
that button
going
for
that
her
way.
utility.
Hold on. I wasn't going that way with it. The direction I was going with is he has to fix his face because there are so many people that are dependent on him.
I don't think he has to fix his face. It's already told. I think he can be transparent with his inner circle.
Now, he may be transparent with his inner circle, but what I'm saying is he can't be walking around crying and going through it in the public. Now, he may do that behind the scenes, but he has to be strong for those that are depending on him. Is
I
what I'm
understand that.
saying.
But I think if nothing else, I know he can boo-hoo with his mama. If
I
nobody
don't
else,
even, you
you
know
can
what?
boo-hoo with mama.
I don't even think he can boohoo with his mama
Oh, I think he can.
because
The way that
he
mama was
trying to
crying
hold
out
up.
today,
Yeah.
Courtney,
Uh-huh.
That's sad.
the way that mama was crying out on that floor, I know he can. I know he can crawl in her bed and just
I don't think so.
You don't
And
think so?
and I'm not saying that she's not strong, but what I'm saying is that he has to be strong for her because this is her baby.
I know, but it
This
ain't
is her
like
only
Carl is
begotten
going to
son.
like prison.
It
Like,
doesn't matter. He's going away.
Away
It
is
doesn't even
away.
matter.
I know, but to me, it is a difference. He ain't, like I said last
No,
night, he ain't going no full county. He going to
no,
like a Todd Christie.
no,
It
no.
doesn't matter. And for
I'm a
Todd
speak from
Chrisley, go
experience.
ahead.
When I was gone, I wasn't in no prison. I wasn't in no hard place where I was going. My mama was miserable
Mm-hmm.
because although it's a short time, that's time that you can't physically touch. That's time that
Mm-hmm.
you can't see when you want to. You can't
Mm-hmm.
talk to when you want to. You can't just pick up the phone and call. You gotta wait for call times and all.
Mm-hmm.
It's
So, Sean,
different.
was it more of it being in a controlled environment that wrecks people, or is it?
You mean for the family?
No, I'm
Mm-hmm.
talking about you personally, your experience. Was it more so I have to do what I'm told, and I can't go outside. I can't is that what really, or is it that with other inmates?
Hey,
Is it
Zach.
like how?
It's the whole thing.
Yeah.
You have no choice of nothing. I couldn't choose what I ate. I couldn't choose what time I ate. I couldn't choose when I took a shower. Yeah, you can take a shower between the hours of such and such and such and such. But what if I don't want to? Like, you got to use the bathroom in front of people. There is no privacy. If people are on the phones, you can't call out. The calls is only what, 11 minutes. You don't have to, like, it's a lot of stuff that comes with that, and that you can't just go outside. Sometimes
Mhm.
if it depending on where you are, what the weather is, ain't no outside because it's freezing.
Mhm.
Your freedom is
So
stripped away from you.
Mhm.
everything, they tell you when to go to the doctor. You can be in the middle of using the bathroom. Let's go, you got to go to the doctor. Wait, what? Like, you have nothing.
No control.
Everything you do is by them. Even if you got to use the bathroom, hey, if it's somebody in there, you still got to wait. Like, just little stuff. You
Mhm.
take your medicine when they give it to you.
But then not only that, so from the family perspective, right? As parents, I couldn't imagine my child having to go behind bars and you don't know if they fighting in there, even though it may be low security or whatever the case may be. You don't know if they fighting in there. You don't know if someone is trying to, get physical in other ways with your baby. You don't know what's going on. All you know is that this is my baby that I don't have immediate access to.
Mhm.
And that is the part that can be hard, coupled with so many people being reliant on this person, putting it back on Karn. They're reliant on him being at church. They're reliant on him financially. They're reliant on him in so many ways that I
Yeah,
can
but see,
imagine how hard it is.
only person I would be concerned about is my mama, and I know Karin got his mama. All them other people can go get a job.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't worry about them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all that depending on me. Go get a job,
Mm-hmm.
and you should have already had a job because church ain't paying all your bills.
Right.
So only person I would be worried about is my mama,
Mm-hmm.
and I would have my mama set up on auto pay.
Mm-hmm.
So it automatically come out my account. So she ain't got to worry about nothing. And any physical money, she got a debit card. So that,
Amen.
I mean, it's only less than a year. I know it seems like a long time, but it ain't 14 years. It ain't
Now
10 years.
you carried a baby for 9 months. Baby,
Hmm.
that 9 months is a long butt time.
Yeah, but how many years did we have to raise them? That's even longer.
This is very true.
You see what I'm saying? So the nine
Absolutely.
months we carried you, no
No
charge,
charge.
but I'm still raising a 26-year-old and one fit to be 21. And I'm gonna still be raising. You never
For the
outgrow
rest
your
of their
parents.
life.
I'm
You
50.
right.
I'm 50 and my dad is 76. And I'm still be calling my
Yep.
daddy like daddy.
You right.
Uh-huh.
You are absolutely right.
Never outgrow your parents.
You are
If they get
absolutely
there.
right. I'm trying to see if I can find the Soul Train line. But what else, Nicola and Sean, did you all take from the service, from the message? While I'm looking for some more clips.
Um the
I should
people
have took
are
notes.
KCC members will be faithful. The question mark is I don't know who he's how I'm sorry,
Mm-hmm.
how he's gonna run it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking a live stream, but because KCC have so many services
Mm-hmm.
throughout the week,
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure all that's gonna be cut down. Cause they had service on like Sunday, Sunday evening, Wednesday. They be having church almost like every
Right.
day, almost like don't they?
Right.
So obviously that's gonna be cut down. But I think that they're gonna record somehow
Mm-hmm.
and put him on the big screen and probably replay some Bible studies from past. And
Mm-hmm.
I think that
Mm.
I'm sure
Sean.
some will fall off,
Mm-hmm.
but they'll be back as soon as he get out because you know that's gonna be the whole hype of it all. But you know you got some that's gonna fall off. That's mm-mm. Oh,
Sean, can you? Oh, okay. We
mm.
lost Sean.
But
But
I think some,
Jay
yeah.
to the said, for someone who been there, being used to doing what I wanted to do and could, and seeing Karn's demeanor now, he gonna need all the prayers of the righteous. He's
Mm,
referring to going to prison. So, Cola,
uh-huh.
do you really think, now we done prayed, we done cried, we going on this fast, we doing all the things. Do you think that God is gonna work a miracle in the last hour?
No, I think he just need to go and do this 9 months and get it behind him and be done. Because him extending
Mm,
it is not going to do anything but keep prolonging it. And what the Bible say, uh, um, something about to string the heart along makes the heart sick. It's like you
mhm,
don't keep stringing it along only to just delay something that's gonna happen anyway. So
mm,
it's just like go. I'd rather just go and get it over with,
mhm.
be done. It's just like knowing you need a surgery and you keep putting it off. It's just like
Yeah.
what you doing that for? You want. There's life on the other side of this, even greater because you
Mm,
know what not to do.
mhm,
So get these 9 months over with, be
mhm.
done. But prolonging it is not going to do anything but give the people anxiety. It's like a prolonged anxiety
That's
instead
good.
of just doing it, getting it done. It's like when I was a kid, my mom told me like, "You gonna get a whipping," and you
Mhm.
don't know when. It's just like, when did she get this whooping over with?
Right.
It's just like, let me go and get this whooping over with so I can
Right.
be done with it. But not knowing when mama gonna come out with them pockets, it's like, oh,
That's
that's
right.
uh,
Mm-mm.
mm,
You right about that. They that's the only. Hey Sean, you back?
So, can you hear me?
Yes. It's an echo a little bit.
Okay, I'm about to walk away from this other one.
Okay. What else? Because I'm trying to. I wish I could find the Soul Train line now.
it's not. It was right there in. They must have cut it.
But this is this. Let me pull it up. Let's see.
And maybe they were getting down. I mean, she was dropping it. I said,
Man,
what?
everything. Okay, let's see. Hold on, let me see. See, this during offering.
You got to go way past that.
But that's it.
So they must have cut it down. Then.
Yeah. So let me ask you this. Do you think that maybe he will get his sentence shortened?
Yes. Now I do believe that instead of 9 months,
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking some, and see, because I'm not an attorney, I only play one on YouTube. I you know how sometimes you hear people to say that they can do so many times and then on
Mm-hmm.
the weekends they're off, but then they have to report back Monday at a
Yes.
certain time. So
Yes.
I was thinking, if can that be a possibility, considering he didn't murder anybody, he didn't molest, it's nothing that
Yeah. See, I would like
he's
that.
violent to he's in harm of another person. That
See,
this is text.
people feel better about that. Like we'll feel
I know
better.
I do. I know
Yeah.
I be kind of calm, but I ain't doing too much because in comparison to, oh
Yeah.
please, this is light work.
Yeah. Like that's what I'm wondering
Putting
if
his
his
hands on little children or big kids or elderly people.
right,
He's not none of that. This is
right.
something, like you said, we all could have got caught up in if they audited us real good.
That's
So
right.
uh, to me, this is light work, and I
Mm-hmm.
think although I don't think it's going to be any more delays, I think once he get in there,
Mm-hmm.
um,
They can work
Karn
some things out.
Karn is going to work his own magic. Meaning, and I'm not trying to be hoodoo about it.
Uh-huh.
Karn is very charismatic,
Uh-huh.
and I think once he get in there,
Uh-huh.
and then he's, because I'm sure he still got attorneys and stuff working on his behalf even now.
Mm-hmm.
That it's going to be some things, whether it may be 9 months reduced to 7 or
Mm-hmm.
9 months reduced to 8, whatever it is, or he's able to come home on the weekends. Like, I think it's something's going to work out while he's in there that's going
Mm-hmm.
to make the situation a little bit better. I think.
Yeah.
Can
Yeah.
y'all hear me?
Yes, now we can. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna say this. I think we want those things to happen,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
but
Oh, yeah, little Frank,
realistically,
Sean.
no. I'm not saying that. I don't want him to go either. I don't want him to go. But what I'm saying is, we say those things based on our faith, which we have. But the judicial system don't
Don't
work on
care
our
about our
faith.
faith. Right.
They care nothing about it. He can run around the church 1,000 times. They don't care. Even if they say they can be, the judge can be Kojic and everything, but that's just not how the law works.
Right, I understand.
But
So where we want those things to happen, Lord, we good for you get to the jail to turn yourself in, and they say no, we gonna tear the world up. But in actuality, that realistically, that just may not be the case.
the heart of the judge is in God's hands.
Hey, thunder the
This
God
is
can
most
move
this
it.
is this is also true, but if he ain't a person that's
I felt
led
that.
by
I
that,
felt some corn on that now.
high.
That sound like something he'll say. But yeah.
yeah,
Mhm.
that's true. But
Just like we didn't think, just like we felt like 9 months was light work, which it was.
How much Whitehead looking at?
Child, Whitehead gonna be in there to
he gonna be in there.
child.
What
He done
Whitehead
already
got?
made
He
himself
got
a
another
home.
9 years they gave on him, honey.
Right. And then you
Woo.
got A. Davis that's in there for the same thing. And he this
Oh,
is more
I
time.
did feel so bad for
But
Adrian.
see, this is the thing. We're looking for something else, and he done already gave him only 9 months when everybody in there for years.
Yeah, because
So
Adrian got
But
5
the
and
point that
Whitehead
I was
got 9.
but the point
are
that I
we
was trying to
expecting more?
make But the point that I was trying to make though is that you can see how God moves on the heart. God can move on the heart of the judge, is what I was saying. That's the point I was trying to make.
I think it depends.
Well,
I don't
yeah,
expect that. I think it's just the charges.
I think he did already.
What you call it? And Karn got the same charges. Karn,
Adrian and Khan got the same charge.
yes, Karn
Yeah,
Uh,
owes more money than
yeah.
Adrian. But the
So
Ah.
problem
God
was
didn't already
Adrian,
work the miracle.
but he can work some more. He can do it some more.
He said,
He can, but I'll be satisfied with what I got. I'll be like, Lord, you ain't give me no years, so I'm gonna take this and go ahead on by my business, cause thank you.
It's just like having half of a healing. No, I need a
No,
not half of
mm-mm,
it here.
no, no,
not
no,
enough.
mm-mm,
It's not
no.
enough that
That's when we get greedy. Nope.
that ain't greedy.
Mm-mm.
There's
From
wholeness. There's
years,
no
from
halfness in
approximately
God.
5 years to 9 months. No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. And you done had an extension too? Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm. Just go on, head on. Just go on, head on. God
Y'all
already
talking
proved
like,
himself. Nope, God done already proved himself to work a miracle. He ain't get 5 years. He could have got more than that because he owed more than Adrian.
and we're grateful. Let's be clear, and we're
And let's
grateful,
go
and we
and let's go
praise
with
Him.
that. That's it.
Uh.
I ain't praying for
I
nothing
need
else.
okay, and that's
He
fine.
gave him, he done gave him his extension. He was here for his daddy. That's what the extension was for. You got you what you prayed for, that's what you got.
Mm.
Well,
Mm.
I don't need half of healing. I need a whole healing.
I need
So
a whole one. Come on.
if I don't have a leg, I don't need to. No offense to anybody, I don't need a stomach. I need my whole leg.
All
God
You
can
can
do that.
but you can still minister through that hump with a
not that
testimony that
hard. I'm
nobody else will
done.
have.
I'm
Your
done.
your hump testimony will be like none other.
Oh, not the hunt.
He will have a testimony, but I'm saying, and I get it. There are people that are paraplegic that do have a testimony that is
I'm
powerful,
so
and
sick of
God
y'all.
used
I
them
am so done with
mightily.
y'all. I'm
I'm
done with y'all.
serious,
I'm
but
just
God is
saying, like,
able.
yeah, like God, I need favor. I don't want to go to jail. God say, okay, well, I'm gonna give you favor. I'm just gonna give you a few months. And you be like, well, God, I know you. I said, no, like, why we keep, okay, well, God, I don't want to go right now. Okay, I'm gonna give you an extension. Okay, well, God, how about just take it all away? Now, wait, you got to pay for something. Like, you
Jesus
just trying
paid.
to get
What you
out of
mean?
this.
Jesus paid it all. What are you
No, we
talking
still
about?
got consequences. No. Because,
Sometimes, watch
but
this.
here's the thing: he could
Mhm.
be that example that God used to get all these other Negroes to get their taxes
They
together.
do not care. That is not an example. They do not
Yeah,
care.
I
People gonna
don't know.
ninjas gonna ninja.
He
So
said that is not me.
there's that on that. But
So
what
you
I'm
are right. You are right, Courtney. Adrian Davis was sentenced to 5 years in federal
hmm
prison for embezzling over 400,000,
hmm
and Karn got 9 months for IRS attempts invade over 500. So is that a
hmm
difference? Because Adrian actually was convicted
Adrian.
of fraud, and Brian Karn was it says attempted to
So
invade.
here's the thing too. Adrian did not have good attorney.
Okay, because they got Adrian. It said he was convicted on wire fraud and extortion.
hmm
Versus Brian was IRS attempted to invade over 600,000. So he wasn't convicted.
Okay.
Brian wasn't. Maybe that's why he got 9 months and Adrian got 5 years.
hmm
Hmm.
Oh, Jay Tudor said, if God can do anything, God can do everything. Come on.
Come on.
Yes, he can. Yes, he can. Was there anything else that you got from the service? I cannot show that Soul Train line. I hate that so bad. I looked all over. That's the only video that they have. So they don't even, maybe later on they'll put up the message. But yeah, I hate people can't see that Soul Train line because that was good. Mama
Mhm.
crying out took me out.
Because it's the one. This is the one
Oh,
too.
Leah said Brian Carr is definitely convicted as a felon.
Oh, okay.
So Leah said he got leniency because he pled guilty and didn't play in the judge face. And that's the
Okay.
smartest thing he could have done. or he did rather. But my thing is this: sometimes we don't get what we deserve.
Yeah, but Courtney, they did take it down. Mm-hmm.
They did, and we
Mm-hmm.
thank them.
Cause she was
But
popping like and driving it. He said he don't need that.
we, oh God, we sometimes we do not get what we deserve. So
I
he may
think she
deserve,
deserved
even though,
that. I know I should have been locked up. Hallelujah.
come on, listen, there, child, don't get me to going. But these 9 months, they are lenient. This is true.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe the sheer fact of him going through this leading up to was
Mm-hmm.
enough to say, okay, my son learned a lesson.
That's what we say, but like Sean say, the judge, I don't care nothing about no son.
The judge don't care, but the judge also probably don't understand why he had a heart to give him at least 9 months
I
at the
don't think it
minimum.
was his heart. I think it was because it was attempted and not. You know what I'm saying? I
No,
don't think
Leah
it
said
was
he was
any.
convicted. He did do it.
Well, the
He
thing on here said that on the thing right here, it said that uh
Jack
9 months
said
in federal prison for obstructing the IRS and attempting to invade over 600,000. It didn't say he did it; he was attempting to.
mm. Jacqueline said the way our current government is set up, I wouldn't be surprised if he only does 3 months. Oh,
I
I'll
can see
take
that.
that.
I can see that.
3 months if okay, this is what I would like in a perfect world. 3 months if he can go preach, if they let him out to do church and then he go back in. And then he do
Mhm,
Bible study over the phone. We'll take that.
mhm.
Look, we just we just make it up any old thing.
Mhm.
Did we miss anything, Nicola?
Um, no, I think that's about it because all the other stuff is just talk. We don't know if Brian got kids for sure. I think he
He
does.
does.
But
He does. We
okay,
know that for
so
sure based upon the documents.
that means the mothers obviously is. So is he gonna have to pay child support in advance? Is he gonna be in the rears now?
There, well, we don't know. I mean, he may still be paying whatever it is while some men, they can still pay and do whatever it is they do while they behind the bars.
Behind the bars, yeah.
So I don't. Some of these gangsters, they be
hmm
getting it done. So there's that. But I something told me, this is so crazy. Something told me to screenshot some of this stuff earlier today while it was live. Something
Yeah.
told me to do that. I was like, nah, they're gonna show it later. They're gonna have it on there.
I don't know how it works, so I didn't even think that they would chop it down.
I
Mm.
think they may have had some system issues and maybe that's why that happened like that, because they don't normally do that. But I don't know. But anyway, so there is that. So we
So he
seeing
got to go in when? Does he go in Friday?
Friday. He has to turn himself in on Friday. And then what else? He has to turn himself in on Friday.
Leah
He's
said
calling for
attempting to invade is a felony. All right.
okay. She said in Florida that's a third-degree felony. Wow. Okay. So then so he's calling for a fast. So if anybody is interested, he's calling
Yes.
for a
Fast
72-hour fast
tomorrow.
starting tomorrow. So he eating chicken right now, and then starting tomorrow, we're gonna
He
get on
said
top
no.
of that.
He said he ain't doing no food or water. Ain't
No
that what he
food or
said?
water. He used to fasting like
Baby,
that
this
though.
this thing for the hey.
He ain't playing. Okay.
Hey, if he ain't never needed before, he knows y'all don't do it
Listen,
now.
do you hear me? Okay. So he said that. He said they're gonna do a prayer call. So, everybody, if you can look,
He said if
Y'all
you
like
got to
to talk
drink
about them
something, do
abuse.
carrot juice. Hmm.
Yeah, he said if you got to do something, drink carrot juice. Welcome back, Sean. Did you have anything to add?
No, I was just gonna say, like, I hope that whatever they give him, because I don't really see anything in that. I don't.
Mm-hmm.
I really think it's one of them. You got to do something though. Like we can't just, because if they do it for him, they got to do it for everybody else.
No, they don't.
What? No, it's they gonna catch hell.
This system is not fair. Let's start there, and it starts from the presidency on down. Ain't nothing fair about this
Lord is
government.
black. He's a preacher. So in the world of that, he's a
Mm-hmm.
nobody. He's not
Yeah,
white. He's not,
Mm-hmm.
even if he's a Republican, he's not a white Republican. So they don't
nope.
care nothing about no black preacher in North Carolina. Oh, please.
No, they
Mm.
don't care.
Then he's not friends
Uh,
with Paula White. Paula White ain't scoring you. Like, this is not a Benny Hinn. This is Brian Carn.
yeah,
This is not
he's
even,
somebody to us.
yeah, he's somebody to us. He ain't trying to be funny. He ain't even on a Manasseh. No shade.
No,
Meaning, I think Bernard Jordan has more pull than a Brian Carn. Like, I ain't
Okay.
trying to be funny. I don't think
Mm-hmm.
Manasseh would ever see the inside of a prison if this was to happen.
But chat, he would never let that happen like that. But
There
I
you
see what
go.
you're saying.
You
Yeah.
see what I'm saying? I ain't
Mm-hmm.
trying to be funny. We can say what we want about them Jordans, but baby, they
Mm-hmm.
locked and loaded.
Mm-hmm.
Because all these years, neither one of them, none of them, robocalls and all, they ain't never been to jail, prison, none
Shut
of them.
up about these robocalls.
I'm just saying, because I think that is an offense too, right?
It was, I
Uh-huh. But
think
even with all that,
so.
Manasseh just went somewhere and sat down.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's what I do love about that. He know how to go sit down.
Mm.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
we ain't hear from Manasseh in years, and then he recently just resurfaced. But for a long time,
Yeah.
I ain't know where Manasseh was.
He was over
but
there
that's
with
like
Benny Hill,
Brian
wasn't
Kern.
he? Oh.
But even with that, Brian Kern could have still been out here doing what he do without making references to it, without doing any of that. He didn't have to do any of that.
You said he didn't
And
have to
people still,
address what he's going through?
no,
But
not the
isn't
way
it
that he
like
said it. I
the
ain't
pink
going to
elephant in the
jail.
room, though?
I ain't, huh?
Do you think it's like the pink elephant in the room, though?
Yeah, I mean, but it's nothing that we don't already know. But when you get out here and do this, I ain't going, and people talking about me, and I ain't, just preach. He didn't have to do that. That's in my opinion. He didn't have to do any of that.
Mm-hmm.
Or he could
Mm-hmm.
have been, I'm gonna let the Lord handle this. We gonna go ahead on about, like, but all of that extra stuff, I don't think he had to do, because people were still going to be watching just to see if he did.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm.
it really wasn't necessary.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, so the eyes of the world are upon KCC and upon Prophet Brian Carn, and I believe we're going to see a miracle in the final hours.
Come
Come
on,
on,
Court.
Evangelist.
Lay on your face, Court.
Cold.
Court, you
Lay
doing
on
the
your
thing?
face. Courtney has already started. She's already started. She was gonna go to Bojangles and she canceled. I said, now, Court, you don't cancel the Bojangles? She said, I did. She went over to the Smoothie King. I said, oh
He
Lord,
said
it's
no. He
sweet.
said no smoothies, sis. He
Oh, he
said
said
no
no
smoothies.
smoothies. Uh-huh.
Oh, so
Only carrot juice.
you just drinking regular carrot juice.
Uh-huh. So Courtney has already started. Son of
Look,
the shy.
the cola, the joint of the watch care,
I
y'all.
did. I did today. That's
Oh
all.
Lord.
When the
See,
mother dropped, I said, Courtney, I don't join. I don't fill out the form. I don't fill it out. I filled out the form
Look,
and gave
Cola say,
$25.
Cola say,
Uh-huh.
I'm in mourning with Mother Kern. I can't
I
talk right
did.
now.
And look, I'm on the watch care for 9 months.
Mm-mm.
They said, when you come back, I'll be out. I'll be back tomorrow.
Cola done walked up. I walked up to the altar to the
I
front,
did.
crying.
I threw down a 20 and a 5. So I did.
Look, Courtney, they Colin already filled her membership card.
Oh,
She's
Right.
serious.
she holding it down. Her and Casey holding it down. And
Oh
God,
She's
God.
serious about this.
Oh,
yes.
let me bring this up because everybody was saying where's I can call it Casey. Where's Kayla? Kayla, I saw Kayla at the funeral
She was
yesterday,
at church today, was
and
she?
she was at church today,
Uh-uh.
and she ain't got no belly.
Uh-uh. We don't.
So there's that.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
We supposed to say, mm-hmm.
I I ain't gonna start no mess. I ain't gonna.
Leah,
'Cause
so Leah said fasting for what exactly? So
So he don't
we
do
know
it.
that fasting doesn't move God, but it changes us. So
are we fasting for him not to go, or are we fasting for him going? Are we What exactly is the fast?
That he won't go to prison. That God would like to, Courtney said God would take the heart of the judge and give him
Okay.
probation. That he be on house arrest.
Oh, well, I'm not gonna not eat. I pray. I'm a pray, but I just got finished eating some chips, so I'm. I'm
no, wait, watch this. So why my for real church is on a fast, right? And
And
we're
you
not
going
in
harder for
no, hold
modification
on.
see than your own
No,
church.
wait, no, this is
doing a
not the point.
default.
That's
You
not the
doing a
point.
default fast?
That's
Uh,
not the point. The point is this. The point is so my church is we call it solemn assembly, right? So we're on the fast because we're preparing to go into a new facility, so we're not having church. And I believe I said that earlier.
Hmm.
So why some people from the church come texting me this morning talking about let's go to brunch,
mhm.
ma'am? Ain't we
Well,
supposed to
we
be
know
on
who ain't
the
fast. We
fast?
know who
Right?
ain't fast.
These niggas don't be fasting for real.
We
Okay.
know
No, we
who
don't.
ain't fasting.
I hope they not
At
watching.
all. At all.
We don't know their name. We praying too. 'Cause man,
Look, Leah says, seriously, Nicola, it ain't making no sense. Look,
I said
Nicola
this
talking about
fast
it's
is
for
for
Courtney.
Courtney.
She needs our prayer.
We need my friend. There's a lot
look,
on Courtney right now. I had to hold her. I said, Courtney, she was going down the day in the chair. I said,
we,
Courtney. She said, oh. She was doing the Baptist church. I said, Courtney, I had to hold her. Me and James Hall had to hold her
Ah.
today. It was a
we
lot on
gotta
her.
we
And she
gotta
got the
fast for the
heaving.
fast.
I said, bring her a fan and some water. She said, woo, woo. I said,
I said,
Courtney, yeah.
She
You got
was
the
doing
hands like
a
instructions.
Baptist fit
I can't
with
wait to
Yeah, I
go.
said,
sprinkle with a
Courtney,
little
you gotta
cloven
calm her
tongues.
down. You gotta calm yourself down. She
And
said,
why
woo,
and why
not
Cola fan and
apostle.
me, she crying too.
Uh-huh. When
And
mama
I'm
went down,
looking
I
at
said,
both. And
oh,
look,
not mama.
and I'm looking at both of them, shaking my
You
head
don't
like,
you
"Is
don't walked
that
out. We thought you was
Listen,
gonna help her.
Sean so Baptist, Sean so in and out, Sean taking smoke breaks.
She showed out. She showed she
Sean
was in the
outside
parking lot.
smoking.
She was
I
in
had to
the
take a yeah,
she
I was in the
did.
parking lot.
She was.
You know, Sean processed different, so it was too
She
much
do.
for her. So she stepped
Yeah,
out
it
for
was
a
She
minute to
do.
take a smoke.
I had to put the one finger up.
You did. You were outside.
I had to be
I said,
excused. It
"What
was
is
too much.
son?" She texted me, talking. Y'all text me when y'all out. I'm on my way.
I was in the vestibule looking through that little mirror, through that little window, that little
Uh,
slit.
Yes.
That's where I was because it was too much.
Courtney had the truck warmed up. It had it cooled off. She had some water for Courtney when she got in. She had the
They
truck
had
cool.
they had the lap cloths and everything for Courtney.
Didn't they?
Y'all,
They sure did.
They,
I
y'all, so
said,
we the
Courtney.
road. We took a road trip to KCC today, y'all.
Uh-huh.
yeah, we was there. They
Mhm.
cannot say we was there.
I
And
said,
all my
Courtney.
footage, I'm gonna put my watermark on because y'all
Sure
not.
did. Courtney cried all the way back to Atlanta, all 3 hours. I said, Courtney, we don't stopped off at Butch's. We don't did everything. We was like, I said, why is he still crying? Because
Look,
I just can't believe
look,
it.
Courtney
I
and
can't
Bucky's
believe
like,
it.
look, look, Courtney was in Bucky's like,
And I said, Courtney, you want a sandwich? I said, no. I said, oh. I said, this baby is going through. I put a sandwich in your purse for later. I said, she gonna be hungry after a
Oh,
while. He gonna
when she
kiss
come
me after a
out of
while.
it, she gonna be hungry. When
When she
she come
calm down, she
out
gonna
of
be glad I bought her the sandwich.
I started the fast immediately while we was in
He
church. She was
did. I know
calling. I
you did.
started it right then.
look,
If Con gets off, it's only because of Courtney's prayer. Courtney
it's
is serious.
listen,
If
look,
something happens between today and Friday, I declare I'm gonna say this right now on Sunday at
You know
5:19
what?
p.m.
we're
Is
gonna give Courtney
all
a shout out.
not his mama, not Adjutant One, not James Hall, not Dottie Peoples, not Kayla. It's all because of Courtney.
It's not.
Cola, I cannot.
It is.
Courtney is faithful. Look, Cola said, Courtney, I'm gonna give you this sandwich. She said, the carrot juice.
I'm telling you, Courtney is 150 pounds. By Friday, Courtney is going to be 135. She's going to shed 15 pounds this week. Nothing. I'm like, Courtney
Oh
is
my
skin and bones,
God.
fooling corn.
You got a
We
faithful one.
believe God for the man of God.
We
God.
believe God. That's what we saying. We
They gonna
believe.
think they gonna think Courtney is on crack. Why is she so little? I said she been fasting
She
for
was
corn.
fasting.
Been
She was
fasting.
fasting.
Look, she gonna lay out in front of the jail. Oh Lord. They gonna say no, no. They gonna say, ma'am, would you move, please? No. They said, ma'am, you gonna have to
She gonna
move.
have oil and everything. She gonna
Yeah.
be like, mm-mm. She gotta touch the hem of his garment before
I
he go in.
cannot. You know
Yes.
what?
Yes. I'm like,
We gonna,
Courtney, you gotta go. You gotta go.
Y'all gonna drive me
Courtney,
up there. That's a mess.
yeah, we
Uh-huh.
gonna drag you, and we
We
got
need
all the
content.
pictures.
Sean needs some content. So you know.
Yeah, we
And
got
then
all of
look,
the
St.
pictures,
James gonna be out
everything.
this song. So I told y'all. You see this? I told y'all.
He gonna be like, why I told y'all that's how she was gonna act. That's why I ain't
St.
go.
James gonna be saying, this is a mess. I told y'all she wasn't gonna be no good. She up there acting
Y'all
like
went on
William
y'all own.
and Lady Louise Patterson funeral.
That's exactly what.
She gonna be acting up like William.
God.
When William
Oh,
found out that Louise passed away, he was in that car and he
Ooh,
was a
baby,
whiskey
he
screaming
away,
and
was
baby.
hollering.
screaming.
Screaming in that house. They're
I
gonna be.
watched that so many times. I
Oh,
That
cannot.
that was so
thing,
hilarious.
that thing took me out so bad. It didn't see
Okay,
not one tear.
not
Mm-mm.
what.
Not one.
Not one. The Karen, no.
Just
He
clearing.
stood at that casket. They was like,
All
you
right, right.
go, you go.
You know, William knows how to cut up.
He
Okay.
said, walk around.
They said that William was at Daddy Con funeral. I didn't see
Yep.
him.
He was sitting with the family. He was on the
He's
Girl,
second.
there.
no, he was girl, was it?
Yes.
He was there.
What?
Second row sitting with the
What he
family.
had on?
Black and white.
Black and white.
Black and white.
He
I
had on
know.
a brim.
Started from sharp as a tack.
He had on a brim.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
He had on the
So
brim. He had on stripes, polka dots,
mhm,
checkers,
all the
Mm.
things. But
all
see,
of it.
Karn's dad
He said
really
he was
liked
friends with him
William.
for real. He said
Yeah.
he would call Karen's dad to get the real what's going on.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
liked him for
And you
real.
know it's true. You know William don't tell no tale on that part right there.
Hmm. That's the
He
truth.
tell
And
it.
when he used to report on Karn
Uh-huh.
dad would call William, pull him to the side. Hey man,
God, his
what's this
daddy
all
tell him
about?
all of
Yeah. Why
Listen, Whoop
why
didn't
you say
play.
this, that? Yeah.
that.
So yeah, so he was sitting with the family and everything.
That don't surprise me at all.
Hmm.
Mm-mm. I told you, listen, that car would have been gassed right on up because
Uh,
that's a 3.5. That's, yep,
Well, now
right
that was
there.
in Jacksonville, so the funeral was in Jacksonville.
That's four and a
oh,
half.
that's a
Mm-mm.
long drive.
From Atlanta,
Yeah.
you sure
Atlanta
it's
to
not five?
Jacksonville. Let me
No,
see. Atlanta.
I'm
Let
okay.
me
I'm
see
gonna say
this.
with me
Atlanta
driving.
to
Oh, okay
Jacksonville,
then.
Let
Florida.
me
So you got a little speed to you. Okay.
let me see. I'm gonna say how I got
There,
there.
oh, that's flights. I'm talking about drive. Let me see drive.
Cause in the
Right.
weekend I did
Yeah, they say
Charlotte,
it's 5
Atlanta,
hours.
Charlotte,
You go
Atlanta.
75 south. They say it's 5 hours.
Okay, so it's 5 hours from Atlanta. How far is it's 5 hours from Charlotte to Jacksonville too?
Uh-huh. So do y'all
He
think
was
that
going the
Williams
different way.
drove, or do y'all think he took a flight?
He drove.
He drove.
Because the flight went in but $119.
No, he drove.
Y'all
Yeah,
think
no,
y'all
he
That
think
ain't
drove.
y'all
even
think he
worth a
got
flight.
Mm-mm. You can
Cause
drive
then
it.
when you get there, you still got to get a car. That's dumb. You might as well just go ahead and drive.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Now that drive, depending on, I don't know if I can do a little 5 hour drive now, cause the way
Yeah,
my
Oh,
it's
I
back,
do
like the way my
that.
bladder set up. I had to
right,
poop
all that.
again. Yeah, I
Mm-mm.
tried to use the
I'm
bathroom there
I'm
finally.
I'm
Mm-hmm.
good for hopping in the car and getting on the road. That ain't 10 hours is
I
my
know I got a
maximum day.
girlfriend like that. She don't mind driving either. She'll hop in the car in a minute to go somewhere. I said, "Oh, girl,
Really?
I can't. That's
Listen,
like,
as long
I
as
girl, it's
it's
can't.
like I
ten
get toxic.
hours,
I can't do it.
I'm out of there. In the
Even
day,
when
people
I have
are
to drop my
I'm
daughter off
pulling
at
over.
school.
Pull
When I
over and
go
go
from
to
here to
sleep.
Mississippi, it's 6 hours.
Yep.
6 hours there and back. I'll be about to die.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Oh,
no,
wait. Do you do a turnaround, Cola, or do you stay the night and then go?
Well, see, this last trip, her dad, they flew
Okay.
because it's like an hour to fly.
Yep.
But we've been doing that because that when in the beginning, when it was her first and second year, we was driving down. And me and her dad was saying them trips was taking us out of here. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, 6 hours there and back. So now when we get the little flights in advance, it be
Mm.
like $150. Like it don't even be so it's cheaper
Really?
to fly. And
Then to
then when they get
drive.
down there, they just rent a little car for $50 for the day.
Yep.
Uh,
Okay. Cause when cause my
what's the
dad lived
time?
in Jackson, so when I was looking at when he got sick, and I was looking at going, I was looking at flights. I ain't never seen no flight for $100 and something. It always been
Yeah.
like $300 and something
Uh-huh.
one way.
you
So
Yeah.
gotta do it in advance.
yeah, that makes sense.
You gotta
Mhm.
do it in advance.
But all
Well,
right,
ladies,
y'all.
that was great. That was good. That was good. We didn't miss out on our Sunday.
Mhm.
No, no. If anything pop off, y'all, are y'all willing to come back? If somebody come up with something else?
Yeah, I
Well,
will. I'm willing to come
Okay.
back.
I enjoyed this, y'all. Y'all know y'all don't make me. I'm finna
Listen.
go. Look, I'm finna go eat, but I'm supposed to be fat. So Courtney, Courtney,
well,
are we
my
eat?
food already got delivered, so I ain't gonna lie.
So Sean, what you eating today?
I'm eating some ogres today.
Some
Um,
okra?
No, she said
ogres.
Olga's.
It's like a Mediterranean. Uh,
Oh, that
What
sounds good.
what
That's
what
like
is that?
gyros and
yeah, yeah,
What kind
yeah,
of meat is
yeah.
that?
yak
I
and
do fried chicken. They do lamb though.
oh,
It's
okay.
lamb.
Oh, you said gyros. Gyros.
Gyros. I'm sorry. I don't
Oh,
Yeah,
know.
gyros. Okay. Yeah, so you
you
just
know
threw in
how
your some
y'all
chicken.
Southern folks
I'm
Yeah,
is.
because
sorry.
Yeah,
I was like, what is that? Gyros.
Right.
The
My bad.
Gyro. Okay.
yeah, yeah,
So you
yeah.
getting yours
So
from Kava, or were you getting yours
no,
from?
Olga.
it's called ogres.
Oh, Olga's.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Okay.
y'all got to take a trip to Detroit so I can take y'all to these little
I was
places that
supposed
y'all
to.
do.
I was supposed to come to
You know,
Detroit. But
Courtney will hop on the
Was
plane in a minute.
listen, I
it's
was.
Courtney
still
will be out of
time.
here.
I
Now,
It's still
Courtney,
time.
I didn't sign, but can you give me a snippet, just a snippet of your experience in LA with Delovi? I know, I got to go and do the thing to get the backstage, all the things. But what was your takeaway from your experience there?
At Revelation Church is just
Uh
LA
huh.
Revelation
Uh
Church.
huh. Uh-huh.
I'm gonna be very honest. I enjoyed it.
Okay.
When I tell you from the walk up, from walking in, the greeters are like super friendly.
Is it like a
To
warehouse?
uh yes,
Okay.
but it's they did some things.
Uh-huh. To make you look more. Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's like being at a concert
Mhm.
during worship. The singing is explosive, like everybody can sing. The
They
music,
praise and worship be long though, don't it?
yes, it's about
Okay.
2 hours. It's a good 2 hours.
Yeah,
It's a
I know
service
online. I'm
inside
like,
of a
dang, they do
service.
praise and worship like forever.
Hmm.
I wonder why they hold so long like that.
Uh, what else I'm about to say? The sound is crystal clear. Like everything is done with excellence.
Wow. Okay.
Everything coming into the facility is like going through TSA though, because you're gonna walk through the metal detectors and they're gonna check your purse and stuff like that. Rightfully so.
What?
Yes, I'm not mad about it.
Oh,
Rightfully so.
okay.
Okay. So it's not as spooky as it does online. It's not giving it. Like everything is like, ooh, like like
It's
let me
spooky. It's just dark.
yeah, dark. Hmm. No, I'm not talking about the dimness. It's just every with the signs holding and the speaking of the spirits and the blow. It's the Benny Hinn of it all.
Mm.
And I think it's to me it's more animated because they be holding signs, and then it always give me like a Hooterville feel because of all the nationalities, and I think it's always like a but I said well maybe in person is different than what I'm seeing online. Okay, Courtney clicked up. Mm. We out. Okay, I guess we out, y'all.
Uh-oh. Hello?
Okay.
Can y'all hear me?
Till next time,
Did I?
y'all make
Hello?
sure y'all tune into Shun Talks and the Shun Talks show. Make sure you're liking and subscribing to I Am Courtney show. It's I Am Courtney Phillips TV. So make sure you are following and make sure you are following Shun Talks show, y'all. Till next time, I'm out.
Did I end? Can y'all hear me?